Square Room, your new favorite podcast for 2 years and counting now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been 2 good years.
Great years.
Great. You know what? I like that. 2 great years. 2 wonderful years of this Square Room. Thanks for sticking around or for joining us if you are a little more recent. My name is Jonel. I'm your host along with my wonderful co-host, Hugh-Gene.
It's me, Kermit the Frog.
As well as Des Wayne.
Hi.
Funny story. You jumped the gun on it, Hugh.
Oh,
Last week, I'm talking to Hugh, and we're talking on the phone, and I honestly don't remember what we were talking about, but he just breaks out with this voice, and I was like, ew, you sound like Kermit, and it's like a fucking light bulb went off, and he would not stop, and then he started doing like the Kermit like scream. I was like, pretty good. Ew, it's not bad. Yeah. I was like, compared to your usual accents, it's not bad. Yep. So we were like, oh, maybe we should introduce this new character.
It's me, Kermit the Frog.
You know what?
How you guys doing today?
I hate the fact that anytime he does an accent, he always has to say, it's me, and then say what the accent is. Yeah, because people didn't know
who it is.
Right, you do that with the Queen, you do that with the Russian accent.
It's me, the Russian. It's me, Vladimir.
You know what I like?
You do it with Mickey Mouse.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Mickey. Oh.
No matter what he does, just any voice change makes him smile. Like he smiles the whole entire time. Yeah.
I know I'm comfortable.
It's the only time he has a smile on his face. Like, Hugh-Gene, how's your day? He's like, great, with like completely straight face. But yeah, when did you learn that you could do Kermit? Was it literally last week?
No, because I'd always do because Jordan Peterson kind of sounds like Kermit the Frog. So a lot of time when I was doing my Kermit impression, I was doing a Jordan Peterson impression. I realized, I sound like Kermit the Frog. So then I just kind of be like, this is my Kermit voice.
Who's Jordan Peterson?
He's like the psychologist guy, clean up your room, blah blah blah.
I'm not familiar.
Oh, he's like world famous.
Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody.
It's okay. It's all right.
Do a Jordan Peterson impression.
Well,
it's Kermit.
Clean up your room, guys.
That's not what he sounds like.
That's what he sounds similar to Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
He doesn't sound like it's not like, it's more like, he's not like obviously exactly, but he sounds pretty similar.
Right, like Kermit is the more exaggerated version.
Yeah, he's like a Canadian Kermit. There's a lot of says like Bud and A a lot.
You know what I would love? I would love to like meet someone who sounds like me. I think that'd be cool.
Sounds kind of narcissistic.
Why? Don't you think?
I don't want to meet someone that sounds like me. I don't want to hear myself.
Ugh.
I listen to myself on this fucking
imagine
shit.
Imagine you hear someone, you're like, oh my god, I love this person's voice, and someone's like, you guys sound alike, but like it sounds different to you because the way you sound, the way you sound, no, the way you sound to yourself is different.
I think I sound like shit. So if I heard someone that sounded like me, I'd be like, that guy sounds like shit.
You're like, Jesus, man.
I'm like, who the fuck's that shitty sounding person?
Des, don't you think that'd be cool if like?
Yes and no.
You heard someone's voice and you're like, yo, that guy kind of sounds like me. And then you turn the corner and he fucking looked like you too.
Somebody sent me a music video. Our boy Mikey sent me a music video.
You just make me love you.
Ew.
Let me be the one.
Why did that go in your head?
I don't know.
I don't know either. That's so random.
Yeah, Mikey sent me a video of somebody who he thinks I sound like. He said he heard a song.
Shut up! I want to hear.
Play it out. Yeah.
Oh, the person singing?
It's a
It's
UK
a music video,
artist.
but are they talking?
No, it's a
UK artist.
Yeah.
Mikey, don't flatter him.
Too late.
Oh god. And then the funniest part is that I told Hugh, it was like at first it was good, but then you tell someone that's good
and they get carried away.
Yeah, so he kept going and I'm like, ugh, enough. And he's like, you know what, now I gotta learn Miss Piggy.
Yeah, I didn't practice it, but I kind of have the gist of it in my head.
Right then and there on the phone, I hear him like, was it YouTube? Like he's like looking up clips of Miss Piggy to hear. So
I have to hear it again.
So let's hear it.
No, I have to hear Miss Piggy again.
Oh.
Because I know when I tried it, I was like, I can do this.
Do it from memory. Come on, just for the podcast.
I can't really remember what she sounds like. Kermit. Like that's the closest thing I could think of.
That wasn't too bad.
But I think if I heard it enough, I could do it. If I practiced,
you probably could.
I could do it.
I think that might be your thing.
Did you guys like the Muppets?
I loved the Muppets when I was a kid.
I hated them.
I fucking loved. I had VHS
actually,
and everything.
Miss Piggy was my bitch.
They had a movie, and the only part in the movie I remember is
They had a few.
They.
I think they got canceled.
The Emperor, and they didn't make him clothes, but they told him it was clothes, and it was like, I don't know, birthday suit kind of thing, and he was naked, didn't know he was naked in front of everyone, thought he had clothes. I was like, oh, this is stupid.
It's okay, he's just a Muppet. So you sound like Kermit right there. Were you trying to?
Yeah.
That's a lie, because you were rubbing your eyes. But yeah, so there we go. There's talent in, every nook and cranny of this square room.
Wouldn't there only be 4?
No, because there's things in this square room.
Oh, you're right. Because I was just thinking of a square.
I didn't say in every corner. I said every nook and
We're
cranny.
a triangle. We're a right angle triangle right now.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, so for everyone listening, he definitely knocked his mic completely off of the desk. Okay, so let me ask you guys, what are your personal limits when it comes to being in a relationship?
Don't finger my butthole.
Okay, great. That's a great limit. Oh my god, you know what? Sorry, before I even get into that, I actually had a question that was for you, Des. I don't know if you can 100% choose to not answer.
Yes, I let this girl lick my butthole.
That's fine. I don't
No,
think that's really out of
I
the
think
ballpark.
it was about that. It was about the episode, and I guess we were talking about it, and I was like, oh, do you mind me saying blah blah blah? And we were talking about you eating someone's butt.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
What's wrong with eating butt?
and I think the question was I think they were unclear if you actually had or not. So they were like, did Des really do that? And I was like, I'm pretty
Eat butt?
sure. The fact that when we're not recording, I'm getting questions about your sex life, and I feel comfortable enough to answer. I'm like, oh yeah, I think he's done that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just eating butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I think this person is a little more old school because he was like, never, ever.
I guess eating butt's a new school thing.
It is. I used to like to try new things. So yeah.
Because I was like, I don't think that's crazy these days. Because nowadays, that's like a pickup line. Like, hey girl,
Let me eat
I
your
eat
ass, bitch.
Yeah. No.
Let me eat that cornhole. Extra corn. I want a snack when I eat.
You're talking about your own asshole right now.
I don't got
Fucking
corn. I got peanuts, bro.
Ew. Peanuts digest though, right?
Not my peanuts.
Hugh, that's actually so disgusting. But anyways, yeah. So someone was wondering. So the answer to that is
Yeah, I have.
You have, but it's not something you actively do.
No, if a girl was like, babe, can you eat my asshole? I'd be like, you're stupid. No.
Who says it like that?
Yeah, I'd be like, why are you
I
saying?
think
Why are
they
you
say just
asking?
eat ass. They don't say eat my asshole.
Eat my asshole, baby.
When you say whole, I think that's too much. Now I'm uncomfortable.
Stick your tongue in it.
You can't ask.
No.
It's either
Swirl around.
It's either I do it or I don't. You can't ask.
I have another voice too.
Oh
Oh,
god.
I have a truck. I call it my pickup truck driver voice.
Oh god. Wait,
kinda
are
like
you
a-
the truck or are you the trucker?
Also truck about.
No, but like a cars,
good,
like
yeah.
this, like cars
Fuck,
too.
I can't even remember it.
You just
Shit.
did it.
No, that wasn't
No,
it. It
the
sounds
burn
like
was the
sounds,
truck itself.
sounds like a smoker, kind of like. I'll see, but it'll come out of nowhere later.
Oh god. All right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for answering those burning questions. Speaking of burning, no.
My crotch.
Okay. So, what is off limits in your relationship? You gave an example of
My butthole. Don't finger my butthole. Off limits. It's a no zone.
Why? Because it could start off as a no zone and turn into a yes zone.
The thing is, I'm the type of person who I don't like to try new things. I know what I
Didn't you
like
say,
right
try
now.
new things?
No, I used to.
When I never remember you as someone who likes to try new things.
Like, has my butthole ever been fingered? A girl tried to finger my butthole a couple times. A couple girls have tried to finger my butthole, and I don't like the feeling. It makes me uncomfortable. So I don't want to.
But you gotta let them get deep enough to touch the prostate. Because if they're just getting in the rim, you're gonna be like, "The fuck is this?"
That's the problem.
Just
I
clean
don't.
my asshole
No.
out.
You gotta let them go
No.
deep.
No.
Roll up their sleeves.
Would you let
know?
a guy fist you?
Okay, I'm joking with.
Because that was.
I know. I did for everyone listening. I did like the fisting motion. I just mean like
fist, man.
no. You just gotta
No.
especially if she has like long, slender fingers
I think it's a no.
No.
with no nails. 'Cause
No.
that could be-
Zone. Yeah.
Okay, fair.
But that's the line for me. Like if if she keeps joking around trying to finger my asshole, you know, girls like to do stupid shit. Like, I already told you don't do that. Why are you doing it?
Oh, let me finger your butt. Oh,
you bend over. What do you do?
I'm the man tonight. You want to be my bitch?
I feel like the way you're laughing, part of you is like, that might be a good Friday night.
You're gonna be my jail mate tonight, boy.
What did you
I said
say?
you're gonna be my jail mate tonight, boy.
Oh, otherwise you're gonna be tonight. Like, I didn't hear
Bareback.
any words.
Yeah, I'm okay if you lie to me. I'm okay I'm okay with everything else. Just don't finger my butthole, please.
Lie to me, cheat on me, kill my family.
I'm okay with all
my
that. Just don't finger my butthole.
man. Just don't finger my butt, man.
You know what? I think that's reasonable.
Come on, man. Just don't put your finger in my butt, man.
She's like, babe, so I have to tell you, I accidentally hit your uncle with my car and he's not gonna make it.
Well, at least you
But
didn't finger my butt.
I didn't touch your butt.
What's yours?
Yeah, so in terms of personal space, do you have anything that pops out to you as like a no-no?
Oh, personal space? What do you mean?
Yeah, like limits in a relationship, but as it pertains to personal space. So his was,
Oh, just leave me alone.
No.
Like, that's simple.
We're not in a relationship.
Just leave me alone.
No, I said you are in a relationship.
I know, but if
I'm
he's
in a
saying leave me alone.
relationship, fuck off sometime. I don't know. Leave me alone. Just give me some space.
Okay, let me give you an example since you are missing the mark. Although I think you actually 100% understand the question, and that's just your answer.
What's my no-nos?
No, for instance, like, is sharing a toothbrush, is that too far for you?
It depends on their mouth.
Well, I mean, they have a toothbrush, so I
don't know.
suppose they
Yeah,
brush their
if
teeth.
you don't have your own toothbrush or you dropped it, just go ahead and wash it off, I guess.
Okay.
Wash
What
it off
about
with like
you?
hot water. If it's like a 1-time, 2-time, I don't care.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with almost everything. Oh, the only other
You've
thing.
shared a toothbrush?
The only other thing I'm not okay with is I don't. This is gonna sound weird.
It's okay.
I don't like when people do my laundry.
Why?
No,
Because you don't want people to see your skid marks?
No, I don't care about that.
Shit disappears.
I feel uncomfortable when people touch my dirty stuff.
Oh,
I get that too.
So, like, I have no problem, like, when I live with somebody else, like, I would do our laundry,
Or you do yours, I'll do mine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to do mine. Like, even if it's clean, I don't want you to fold my clothes and put it away. Like,
don't touch my clothes.
I just feel like
Don't look at my skin marks.
I can do that.
Yeah, that's my first instinct when a man
I
is
wipe
like,
my butt, okay? I wipe it.
I swear.
he's like, it was just I thought it was a fart, okay? No, but I'm kind of like that too, especially when like you have your dirty clothes sitting in a like hamper all week, and someone's
Don't
like,
look at my skin marks.
let me do your laundry. And you're like,
No.
Don't look at my brown
But I agree with you.
thong.
Even like to fold your clean stuff and put it away, it's like, no, that feels weird. Like, let me just do it.
Exactly.
Part of my
Yeah.
thong used to be white, but now it's brown. Don't look at it.
Oh God.
No, it's not my thong.
You sure? Okay, that's a fair one. What about like pooping with the other person in the bathroom?
If we're getting to specifics, you can't even brush your teeth with the door open. If you are in the bathroom, I consider that private time.
Yeah, if I'm pooping, leave me alone.
If you're pooping, if you're peeing, close the door, please. It drives me insane when, like, I live with my cousin and he's a guy. And he leaves the door open. Even though it's just us two, I'm still like, come on, man, close the door. Come on, buddy.
He leaves the door open when he's doing what?
When he's
Pooping?
peeing, when he's pooping.
Peeing is like whatever. It's quick.
No.
To me. For me, pooping is like, leave me alone. That's my private time.
But Des said even brushing your teeth.
Everything for me, close the door, please.
No, that's a you problem.
I know it is, and everyone has always told me that. Like, it's not that serious.
If someone can't even brush their teeth, you're like, shut the fucking door. Like, then you have a problem.
And like, even for me, like farting, I fart in my sleep because I don't fart when people are around.
Because you're holding it in all day.
All day.
When your body finally relaxes,
I
it's
can't.
Beyblade. Let it rip.
I think it's so disgusting to just
to laugh.
like, ew, man, ew.
So you're preaching to the choir right now because
Yo, poop jokes. I love poop jokes. Anything that has to do with poop or farts, I love it. It's funny.
It's not we're not talking about poop jokes or fart jokes.
But this poop
we're
and
talking
farts
about
are funny.
what you actually do.
Yes.
You terrorize the whole fucking
Yeah,
neighborhood.
man, it's just a fart.
Hugh-Gene, you know how many times
It only lasts for like 5 seconds.
we've been recording here and
I farted, I know.
you've been farting.
I haven't let it rip yet.
Or you've like pause the podcast so you can run and take a shit.
It's just farts, bro.
Or you've literally like it's. I think this is on a very early episode. You were like, "Okay, are we almost done?" Because like I'm turtling right now, and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, like that kind of stuff.
He said this is like on one of our episodes. He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "What do you mean turtling?" Because I don't think I've ever heard it before.
It's coming
you
up
said
my
it,
ass, bro.
And you're like, the poop. It's like peeking out of my asshole, like
hey,
a turtle popping its head out of a shell, and I was like. Oh yeah, this episode's
so it's like me and my friends, we always make poop and fart jokes all the time. So it's like my core, you know.
I remember when like I first met you. You were such a gentleman.
Yeah, fuck that.
Cause like I remember like we'd be hanging out and he'd be like, oh, I kind of have to fart right now. I'd be like, so just fart. Like who cares? Like
yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
your fucking fault. You should have said no. Go to the other room.
Yeah, but I'm like, don't hold it. But like
You're done goofs,
a normal
bud.
person would be like, oh, let me excuse myself. Let me like leave the room. Let me go to the bathroom and like fart and come back.
I'm all about that freedom,
But then
boy.
I'm one of those people. I want everyone to feel comfortable. So I'm like, it's okay. Like sometimes, you know, your stomach's just rumbling. You gotta let it out. Like no problem. I didn't think that this would be opening Pandora's box and Hugh-Gene would feel comfortable enough to fart in front of me 24/7. No, 25/8. I feel like it's literally all the time. And now I'm like, damn.
It is what it is.
This is what I did to myself. And like, if I could go back, that's one thing.
It wouldn't make a difference, to be honest.
What, you feel like you'd eventually get
I
there?
don't care. I'd fart.
You used to care though.
Even if you say no,
you straight up told me, you were like, no, I feel, I don't want to do that. And I'd be like, oh,
see, hey, it's not that bad.
Do you know what?
Fuck it.
Now that you do say it like that, I know this is a slight change of topic, but you are right.
What?
When you used to talk about Hugh, when you guys like first kind of met, it was like, oh, he's so nice, this gentleman. Hugh! Who are you?
You're like, the person I know now is not the person.
He's like, this is me.
Yeah,
he was like, I've reached my final form.
I'm exactly who.
Pretty much, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, like, it was like, he was very nice. He'd be like, no, like, that's gross. I don't want to do that.
I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like,
wrong with me?
I don't want to fart in front of you. Like,
That
I'll
doesn't
just
sound like some shit I would say.
I know, right?
Good job, Eugene. You evolved.
Yeah, can you evolve back? Can you
Fuck
evolve?
no, man. I don't know.
But okay, so what about this for off limits? What about shaving your partner?
Would I shave my partner?
Their intimate areas.
No.
If you trust me.
No, I wouldn't shave. That's gross. I don't want to shave your puss.
Shave it, wash it off, and give it a...
Oh, wash?
Oh!
I don't know if I'd wash it.
Well, if you shave it...
Comfortable now.
Yeah. I feel like you were looking him dead in the eyes.
Oh, no, my eyes are closed.
Oh, they were?
Yeah. I'd like wax their armpits for like fun, or like if she like wax my puss, I'd be like, all right, 1, 2, 3.
No.
You gotta
First
shave.
of all, yeah, not even waxing, because there is something less intimate about waxing. I completely agree.
It's more fun to me.
It's fun because the other person's in pain,
Yep.
so you're kind of like, ha ha ha. But
I'm in control now.
No, I mean shaving a vagina.
No, I'm not shaving no puss.
And I think what Des meant when he said wash, it's like, you gotta wash it off after, because the little hairs, you gotta
squirt it with a shower jet. Shower head.
That's off limits for you.
I'm not gonna shave your vagina. Shave that yourself.
What about you?
I'll shave it, baby. Put your leg up.
Okay.
This is weird.
Would you shave a penis?
But you gotta get
area?
in like the crevices. Vaginas have crevices.
That's why I said, baby, put up your leg.
Would I shave a penis? But like, I don't think dicks grow hairs.
No, I said penis area.
Yeah, the pee-pee doesn't have hair on it a lot of the time.
Would I jump at it? No. I think like wax. It sounds like, can you wax my fucking pubic area? I'd be like, yes.
Wax my balls.
Only for the sake of like causing pain. But like, no, I don't. I wouldn't want to shave there. I like the pain. I don't know what creature is gonna jump out at me.
Crab.
Yeah, like literally.
I just pictured Zoidberg.
Yeah, wasn't he like a lobster? I don't know what he was. No, he walks sideways. Right?
He's
so that's
a crab. Yeah.
Or crab human hybrid, whatever. But yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. Definitely wouldn't like. I wouldn't wax or shave a guy's balls because I feel like I don't know. I don't know how men wax their balls.
You squeeze
because balls.
I've never waxed. I wouldn't shaved.
Yeah, but like,
when I
like,
get waxed, I would wax it. I'm over that. I'd go to a Korean spa for fuck's sakes.
You just mumbled that whole thing, and I don't know what you said.
It's okay.
It's not okay. Speak up.
I don't know what I said.
Speak up. What'd you say? Don't whisper. It's a podcast.
No, I said I would wax my balls. I'd get them waxed.
Yeah, I just feel like from what I hear about like how sensitive balls are, I feel like that would really hurt.
I want to go to a Korean spa really badly, man. You have to be naked, which is like, but like whatever.
So why do you want to go really bad?
Because it seems very relaxing. You know,
I feel like that's the idea of most spas. To be fair,
If I get a happy ending, I'll do it. If not,
it's a
I don't
bunch
want
of
to go.
dudes.
Then I don't want to go.
Just peepees.
have you ever got a happy ending?
No.
El pipa.
I actually did.
Let's go down the street, man. There's a massage parlor down there.
There's actually a lot in Toronto. It's crazy.
We've talked about this. I think.
I never used to like massages. I never used to like people touching me. I thought it was like, don't touch me, you weirdo. But lately, I don't know, man.
Massages are great.
They're
I like getting fucked up. I'm like, hey, don't be gentle.
Oh,
I thought you were about to say I like being fucked.
that's why I'm looking at him like, okay.
No, I want to be like fucked up. Like, come on, put your finger in it. Come on.
In where? Your
My
booty
fucking
hole?
asshole. Nah, like I want to like.
Death is like no. You're like traumatizing him.
No, I like a kind of massage.
You like a beating.
Yeah.
Well,
Get the paddle. Come on, beat these nuts out, baby.
Oh,
they're
boy.
gonna say beat these nuts.
Beat my nuts. Come on, hit them like golf balls.
Well, you talked about
Put 'em on the
peanuts
tee.
coming out of your asshole, so. No, but I ask you guys because not Tank. Why do you call him Tank?
Check.
Tyrese.
Wow. Wow.
They all look alike. No, I'm joking.
Wow.
I'm joking.
That was a good one.
Wow.
I can make that joke.
Racist!
No, but his girlfriend, I guess he has a new girlfriend, probably of a couple of weeks or months. I don't know how long, but it's pretty new. She posted on her Instagram story. I don't know how to say it. He was shaving her vagina. She was sitting there with her legs up.
That's fucked.
And he was down there shaving and thing, and then he pops up and he has the razor and he goes back down. Her legs are just in the air and she's like wiggling her toes and she's like, oh, I'm never letting this one go. It's like that one. I think I would never. I'm sorry. No.
Am I putting it on your story?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
That too, but I was like, I would never let
His bald ass head bobbing up.
anyone. Well, he clearly knows a thing or two about shaving.
Hey guys,
can keep his head so shiny, but like that to me is just so weird. And then to like broadcast it on your story, like you said, like that's just
the broadcasting I have a problem with. I don't have a problem shaving vaginas.
No, I wouldn't shave a vagina. That's a you time. That's not me time. I'll do that after. But no, thank you. I won't shave. No, thank you. No, thank you, ma'am. No, don't want to shave. How do you feel about hairy puss?
I don't
Ultra
care.
hairy. I mean, like to the point where it's like coming out the seams.
See, I'm
the seams.
Yeah, I saw like this girl on Instagram who's like has like the hairy pits and like she has a hairy bush, but she's wearing a bikini. You can see the M. It's like.
Well,
like,
that's
no,
why
no,
some
no.
people only
No,
like
no.
shave or wax their bikini line because if you
No, that's
because
not nice.
hair does grow on the line,
That's not nice.
so sometimes especially if it's long, it will stick out.
It's gross.
I'm okay with it, but
I
just wouldn't go down there with my face.
Not too much. I like the top is fine.
Like
You know, a landing strip, a little. Or like how I shave my crotch, right? Is that I leave hair at the top right here. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't do bald eagle because I look stupid because I'm hairy. So I just have a big bald patch. So what I do is I do I call it the sucking area. I shave
What area?
the sucking area,
that makes
What does
sense.
that mean?
the area where the tongues and the sucks
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
So my balls aside, my pee-pee, but the top I leave a little fro.
Okay.
So I do like a fade.
Okay. Yeah.
I do a flat top,
Yeah.
flat
yeah,
cock.
yeah.
That's
Oh boy.
Ew. A flat cock?
That's why I said oh
what I
boy.
call it. I call it
Yeah.
a flat cock.
No, but that sounds like
Nah.
your dick looks
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
it's fine. I'm gonna keep it that way.
So I think you should
I got
rethink
that.
that
I cut my shit into a flat cock.
Oh boy.
Ew. You cut your shit into a
It's a flat cock, bro. Flat cock.
Okay, you're getting the same images as me, right?
No,
Des?
100%, and it's very uncomfortable.
It's okay. That's
Keep
why I keep
saying it, which is what makes it
Throw a
worse.
little flat cock, guys. Shit.
Paper Mario.
Shit. It's like woo.
I don't know. As a woman, I believe that we can do whatever we want with our vaginas.
Yeah, do what you want. No one's gonna go
I'm-
down there.
Just
Somebody will eventually.
Yeah, for
Someone
sure.
very desperate.
No, and you
so
know
not
what?
the person you want.
No. I've heard men say that they prefer women with a little hair down there just because I think
At the top.
being hairless is associated with youth, and some people.
Who are these guys?
What do you mean?
What the hell are they thinking about?
Who are these guys?
No. They're like, I prefer hair because
who are
that
these- are
that
these
to
men in
me
your life?
is like a. I'm not gonna confirm or
full
deny.
of shit.
What do you mean?
They're full of shit.
No, but they're just like, to me, having a little hair.
a little hair in your
Jeez.
throat, probably.
Clearly.
Fuck.
No, but yeah, they're like, a little hair to me symbolizes like a woman. Like when you used to think about like back in the day and like magazines and stuff and porn, they all had a little bit of a bush.
Yeah.
So it's like that's what they're attracted to, not like
Oh,
a
these guys
fucking
are like
unruly, not an unruly forest.
But that was
like,
what it was in the 70s. It was an unruly forest. I've done my research.
But like more than a landing strip, like men, or like I heard this is not someone I know, but this is someone who was a guy, and he was talking about, it was like on a podcast that I heard this. He likes the hair coming out of like the bikini lines.
Oh, this guy is a fucking liar.
Because he doesn't like the bush like coming out at you forward. He prefers like
This guy, this
I
one,
don't
you're
know.
full of shit, and two, I'm trying.
no,
to
but
be
it was for the same reason. Hair is associated with womanhood.
I had to see
as
a
long as you
vagina
keep-
is associated with womanhood.
as long as you
I
keep
guess. I
that
don't
clean.
know. I don't know, man.
But I don't know.
I
So,
think
like,
if you're just having sex, you're a woman. To me, because I'm having sex with an adult. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I mean,
I think all those guys are full of shit.
I'm just a messenger. I mean, I don't prefer hair. I always feel I feel better. I feel cleaner, just like more fresh when there is no hair. That's just me personally.
Oh, guys, I have hairy armpits and a hairy vagina. Look at the attention I'm getting, huh?
Yeah, like after like a fresh shave, especially like when you shave everywhere, like you
You
shave
feel
your
great.
legs,
Feel
you
great.
shave, yeah.
Feel
Oh my
fresh. Every
gosh.
time I shave my cack, I
And
feel
with
great.
with fresh sheets too, you just feel smooth. Like
I
you just like
remember-
slither into your bed.
I remember being in grade school, and I used to walk around telling everybody that I will never shave my pubes. I wanted to grow them, and I wanted to braid them and do little locks.
Yeah, you would.
That's gross.
Yeah, that's something I would do, right?
Yeah, 100%. You'd be like,
very-
I want my pubes to be longer than my dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one
Is that
day,
his pubes or his dick?
I think
Ew.
I can't tell.
the
so
first time
black.
I shaved was grade 9, and the deep throat I got changed my life.
You were like, cut that shit off.
Every time, skirt, mow the lawn.
Wait, so you like a trim, a fade, a flat cock, as you
Flat
say.
cock. I keep that at the top.
I prefer no hair, and then you prefer
No hair
on yourself.
on myself.
No, we're
hair.
talking about on ourselves.
Yeah.
No
yeah,
hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like. Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah.
fair.
You know why?
I'm hairy, man.
No, that makes sense. So, because when you said it, I was like,
It's a big bald spot.
yeah, because you are a hairy guy. So, like, it,
It would look weird.
yeah.
It's a big bald spot.
But I heard that most men prefer to have no hair because it makes your penis look bigger. Because when you have hair, it kind of
Flat cock.
covers the base. So it like,
Flat cock. Just trim it a bit.
yeah, that's what I heard. Is that
I-
true?
It does make your dick bigger.
It does. It makes it look bigger.
Well, yeah.
I just don't like looking. I don't like looking down and like getting head, and then she's like taking a piece of hair off her tongue,
That's
or
not my problem.
I'm like, oh shit.
Your
That's not my
problem.
problem.
Of course it
I've
is.
had to do it too.
Because when I'm down there and the hair's on my tongue and I'm trying to maneuver it to the side
it is
without
what it
making it
is.
obvious, like
It's fine. It is what it is. You got
a
hair in
long
your mouth.
strand, just spaghetti.
Ew, why is it that long?
Ah!
That's what it is.
No.
It's like, take that out. Continue with my
No,
job.
I don't like it. So that's why I shave, because I don't like to see them do that.
It is what it
You've
is.
seen someone pull hair out of their mouth like spaghetti?
No, not
They,
like
pull it
spaghetti.
out their side.
Or like, like a magician pulling the
Or you know when something's
handkerchief
stuck in
out
your
of the-
teeth and they're just like, I think it's a piece of
Or
hair.
even worse, she's down there and you're
It's like someone's working hard there.
no, you're like, well, I know
You
my
also-
dick's not hitting the back of her throat, so what is? You're like, oh shit.
It's a piece of hair.
Nah, I wouldn't think that far.
No, I would. You want some water? Wash it down.
No, leave it there. Some floss for later, buddy.
Leave it there? She's like, I'm fucking choking. This hair is like,
You're choking no matter what.
Or like it's been a while since they're down
Ew.
there, and then like you're just having sex, and then 10 minutes after they're down there, you see them take something off their tongue.
fine.
No, they were just
okay.
trying to be nice.
Shows
About
hard work.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't want to see him. I'm sorry.
You don't want to see your own hair, but you don't want to see.
I don't want to like. If they have hair, that's fine. I don't like little stubbles. Because when I'm down there and it's prickling up my face, I don't.
The facial hair helps. That's protection, man.
You know what's funny?
I think I have something against hair. I don't know.
It's funny that you say that because as a woman, I don't like the stubble face either. But it's like you can't just keep shaving.
Shave it, yeah. You got to let it grow, and you have to get the stubble
right,
face.
because then all you're gonna do is irritate your own skin. That's why, although obviously since the pandemic I haven't been able to go, but that's why I'm like the best route is like laser hair removal. Because actually, you know what? I used to get wax, but like it hurts so fucking much. It hurts so much, and I'm just like, laser hair removal also hurts, but the benefits are more long term than waxing. So like, I'm willing to go through with that. But like, I get why women want to wax and, you know, do laser because like, yeah, shaving's cool and all. It's the quickest route, but then it's like
2 days later.
Yeah, the next day, 2 days, 3, like you're getting stubble and you're like, well, what am I gonna do? Fucking dry shave like right against my skin and like give myself more.
Just shaving cream. Shaving cream.
No, I shouldn't say dry. I just meant dry as in like there's not much hair, so you're really just scraping like your actual skin.
Lather it up,
and that causes a lot of irritation.
Lather it up.
It can cause discoloration, and it can cause razor bumps.
Lather it up.
Even if you're using
get that shave butter, bro.
I don't know what you expected from him.
I don't know.
No, don't use foam. Use shave butter.
But yeah, no, it's funny that you say that you hate stubble because I'm like, well, thank you for playing into all of my insecurities. I fucking hate it too. But yeah, so would you prefer like the hair to have grown a little bit as opposed to the stubble?
Yes.
You'd prefer like a week, like a 1 week's growth as opposed to like 3 days.
You know why? Because I can make it look like I'm just massaging your clit while I'm moving the hair out of the way.
No, the hair's not long after a week.
Yeah, but
well, I guess, you know, it depends on the person. I shouldn't say that. But like, you're not going to have to part the C's after 1 week.
I just don't like the feeling of the hair on my face. Like even.
So would you prefer the stubble on your face?
I have a little mustache, right? And when your mustache grows right at the corner, it goes in your mouth.
Yeah.
And when it gets to that point, I'm freaking out every time.
That, right?
All the time.
I would twirl it.
Can I tell you, I hate men who they're talking and they're just like every time and like you're seeing it go in and out their mouth. That's what I want.
That Steve Harvey stash, man. That's
no, but Steve Harvey maintains his. I hate when it curls over their
That's
lip.
what I want. I want that cop one where it's like my top lip's gone. I want that so badly.
To me, that's one of the dirtiest things because like your mouth is one of the dirtiest things, and then like
it's a filter to your mouth.
I remember a guy at work.
Yeah, so it catches everything. No.
A guy at work, he would I'd be talking to him, and he would stick his tongue to the side of his mouth, like licking the corner. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he told me like it's the mustache, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
so one day, over a period of time, I let mine grow to see what point would I get irritated. And I realized I was doing it too, but I was just trying to push it out of my mouth.
Push it out,
and I'm like, I can't do this. Yeah. I can't. So
I used to curl, but it's too annoying.
When I go to the barber, I'm just like, yeah, please just tidy that up.
I just want that Steve Harvey, bro.
I don't ever recall you having like the over the lip.
No, because I've never had 2 point. It didn't grow enough. I always cut it. At the edges, I used to curl it a lot. Now I just cut it.
That's the edge, but like, you know, like some guys right in the middle.
No, he said he wants that.
And I want that. That's my goal. You know, Bella, I want a big old fucking just stash.
I used to want one of those.
I don't think that'll fit your face. I don't think you have enough.
It's what I want.
You don't know. I'm saying I don't think you have enough space between your nose and your upper lip for like a Steve Harvey stash.
No. Well, because my dad had he has a picture of him with a big old dirty stash. So if I'm lucky, I have his side of the family's hair. But things I'm a mixture of both.
I used to want one of those Chinese beards. That's what I call them. In the Chinese movies where they're long and they're braided and they're just like, "Hoi," and they throw it over their shoulder.
And then you're like, "Ow," you hit someone in the eye.
Good times when I was young and stupid.
Totally imagine you doing something stupid like that. And everyone would be like, "Dad, just fucking cut it.
Just cut it."
You're like,
there's food in it. There's popcorn in it.
There's fucking lube in it.
I remember I used to have food in my beard when I had a big beard. I remember there's something disgusting in here.
You would eat it?
I had a piece of popcorn in there one time. It's like,
what if you did that and you're like, oh, that wasn't food. That was like a fly.
It probably happened. I've had literally whatever. When I go hiking, I scratch and oh, fly flew out. No. It's a home.
Yeah, that is.
I'm helping the ecosystem.
Okay, well, speaking of sex, it can be a very taboo topic, but obviously not everywhere. Like places like North America, I feel like tends to sexualize almost everything, but it's also like you can't talk about sex in certain aspects.
Yeah,
Does
North
that make
America is
sense?
stupid when it comes to sexual
Like when you think
shit.
about the United States, it's like one of their mottos is sex sells, right? But it's
well,
like
that's just
you
North
can't.
America in general.
Well, I said North America first, but I'm talking specifically about the States right now because I do think the States is a little more sex positive than Canada. I don't know. Maybe that's just because. Well, I say that because I think like a lot of mainstream like pop culture comes from the States. So although they're neighbors to the north, it's like a lot of our references come from the States. So that's why I'm being specific, but I mean Canada as well. But like, you know, we have like we can make music videos where women are twerking and talking about
half
sucking
naked,
dick and this and that and whatever. Like OnlyFans is a thing. Like the fact that if you hear that someone has an OnlyFans, you're not shocked. You're not like, you know, but at the same time, it's like, oh my gosh, don't talk about that. That's so improper. Oh my God. Like my child can't listen to this or can't see this, or we don't want to see Lil Nas on a pole because that's inappropriate. Like, you know, it's like they're both very sex positive, but also kind of like a prude as a country. Do you guys agree with that statement?
No, 100% agree.
And then like when you have like countries in Europe are a lot more sexually free. They're just more liberal in that
but they're
sense.
classy with their nudity. We're not. When it comes to sex stuff, they're more classy about it. We're
How
just
so?
like, look at my tits, look at my ass. They're just like, look at my titties.
So it's the accent.
ta-ta.
The
No, I
accent
just
makes
find
it
that the
less
Europeans, when it comes to like nudity and stuff, they're not like in your face about it. It's just more like, oh, hey, that's a tit. But here we're just like, look at my boobies. It's more in your face. That's how I find.
That was very aggressive.
But that's how it is.
Sorry,
North American
Nancy
is more like, look at it! Look at my tits! I'm empowered! Tits! Ah! And then Europe's just like, hey, it's my nip.
Yeah, it's like the media is like seems to be very obsessed with sex and nudity, but the citizens tend to have kind of like a more conservative approach, like American citizens. So I actually this was like an article, and it's a bunch of European people, different countries, but they're sharing like experiences growing up and just how sex differs and stuff. So I figured it'd be cool to share so we can see what you guys think about it. So this one person says that from their experience growing up in Sweden, when they were younger, it was actually more normal for guys to go down on girls than for girls to go down on guys. And this person also says that some of their exes and friends had only like, you know, like if it was a woman going down on a man, that like it would just be like a little bit like sucking a dick basically until completion is not really
a thing.
It's just kind of like, okay, do it for like 30 seconds.
Get your heart and now you're good.
Basically, yeah. Whereas like it's more normal for guys to go down on girls. And I'm like, okay, so moving to Sweden, check. Got it. But it's weird because I feel like here it's the opposite. You see more often you see like men who are like, yeah, she can suck my dick, but I'm never going down on her. That's gross. I would never eat pussy.
I just feel like that's Caribbean dudes. I don't
True,
know. All the dudes I've been around, the only ones that I've felt like that have been like that's Caribbean guys. About Caribbean backgrounds. All like my
that too.
honky tonks and my Middle Easts. They've been like, I like vagina.
Yes, but I think a lot of men, if they had to pick one, they would not be like, yeah, I'll go down on her. Like, I don't need my dick sucked.
I'd rather get my dick sucked than... I'd like both, but I'm selfish. I'd rather get my dick sucked. I like eating pussy. Don't get me wrong.
Don't even ask.
Look,
I'm not asking what you prefer.
Oh.
I think everyone who has listened to
I
this
feel
podcast
like
knows what you prefer.
I feel like I would say I'm more like European, I guess, when it comes to eating vagina, because I do quite enjoy it. But like, if I'm gonna choose my dick. Get sucked. Come on, man. Shit.
Ew, this is
my
voice.
tack sack, man. That little, that little cough action, buddy.
Little hair in the back of your throat.
There you go.
What do you guys think about when you guys are like giving head?
Think about when it's over. No, I'm joking. I don't know. What are you supposed to think about?
I don't know.
Like
that's why I asked.
I listen and feel.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not there at all.
Really, I'm listening and I'm feeling. I'm like, okay, is this working? Okay,
You're
that's
like,
working.
so tomorrow I gotta go to the grocery
Yeah, I'm thinking
store.
about
Really?
anime.
Oh.
I'm thinking about what I gotta do.
You're not thinking about anime.
I swear to God, like,
No,
I'm
don't.
just-
No, don't.
like I'm just going. Like my mouth is going. Like I hear the moaning. Like I've fallen asleep plenty of times doing it.
You probably suck at it then.
No, I just bored.
No, you're exactly, which means that you're not putting.
Yeah, for me,
into
like
it.
I think I'm listening. I'm listening to the sounds that the person's making, but I'm also feeling the because I grab legs because I want to feel what is
Why
the
are you
body doing.
grabbing
Because that's what I do. I grab and I
Wouldn't
want
it
to
be
feel.
more like this.
It depends.
Right? Am I
Well,
right?
no,
It
you can do
depends.
this too. Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
mood. But like, yeah, I'm listening and I'm feeling the feeling. I'm feeling.
No,
the
Hugh, not this.
I'm aggressive.
It would have to be this.
Don't give a fuck. He's like, not the way I do.
Yeah, shit. No,
My
but
nails are digging into her thigh.
they kind of are. But like for me, I'm thinking of like, okay, I'm feeling, and then I'm listening, and I'm thinking, okay, let's change up the pattern because I have patterns inside my head.
Like, I don't know. I think
I have
I
a
just
playlist, you know.
I just started being sexual too young, so now I'm just like
You're
whatever.
Desensitized.
Like even sometimes when I get head, I'm just like, yeah, it feels great.
Oh man.
Like when I'm tired, I'm tired. Nothing beats me being tired. No matter how horny I am, I will always choose sleep.
I don't blame you there.
Sad. Because
Sleep is quite good.
Yes. Sleep over everything. But I also feel like most men, if they're getting their pee-pee licked, they're gonna
That just means
they're
the
gonna
person's
wake
getting a
up.
shit job.
No, it was actually a great job. I'm just tired. I just don't like.
Then don't get a blowjob.
Yeah,
then.
they'd be like, you know what? Not tonight. I'm tired.
tired.
The thing is, right,
Go
and this
away.
is what I've learned based off of experience is that when women get turned down from sex,
Oh, they can't handle rejection like dudes can.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
If I'm trying to come on to a girl, whether it's my girlfriend or not, and she's just like, no, I'm kind of tired tonight. I'm like, all right, cool. You know,
Yeah, because guys are
I'm
more
used to it.
Because guys always have to shoot the shot
But
first.
babe, I wanted to,
Well,
babe.
because women haven't been conditioned to receive rejection
Yeah, that's on their-
in
that's
that
their-
way. So it's kind of like a foreign concept.
Yeah.
It's like when you have like a daddy's girl and daddy says no to buying this purchase.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, well, what the fuck?
So
Daddy
it's just-
always says yes. So,
it's
what's
just
going
a
on?
maturity level with certain things.
So
That's
I
what
let you
would
do
say.
it, and I fall asleep.
Yeah, I can guarantee that hurts worse. I'm telling you right now. Just be like, yo, I'm tired. I'm sorry.
Man.
I don't think anything's wrong with that.
And it's just so comfortable, man. I mean, you find that right position that you're getting head in, and you're like, oh yes.
Wait, you're
No, I'm
laying
snoring.
down?
Always laying
Oh,
down.
because you acted like you were standing.
Oh no, this was me in my bed. You know. when you
Okay,
find
but
that
then you had your
spot?
hands out, so I was like, you just
Oh,
sleep
head,
like this.
baby. Baby. Hands up in the air.
Ew. You put your hands like this, like when a dog is on their back. You're
I
just
fall
like-
asleep during anything.
Yeah, but that's bad. Because doesn't has anyone ever like? I feel like that hurts your ego a little bit, even if you know it's strictly just because the person's tired.
It's lucid dreaming.
Nobody wants the person to like fall asleep on them.
I am. Like I've had people fall asleep. I'm like, great.
you
Thank
f-
God I don't want to do this no more. Anyways, I was hoping you would fall asleep.
Okay, another one is this one is not a specific country. We're just going with all of Europe, I guess. This person says having sex with your significant other as a high schooler in your house when your parents are home and your parents being chill with it is a normal thing.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is in Europe, yeah. And like Italy especially too, yeah.
Can I
In
tell
high school?
high school in the home with
While
the
your parents are home? That's fucked up.
And the
the
mom will
parents are like,
and
be
then-
safe.
Yeah, make you dinner the next day. Yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
Well, dinner. You mean breakfast the next day?
Sure, same thing.
Depends on how long you go for, right? Okay.
I mean, they're just children. No, it's funny because I read this and like I'm not even a parent, but I was like, not on my watch.
Like it's one thing to know that they're doing it. You know, obviously you're not an idiot. You know what your kids are doing. You hope they're not, but whatever.
for it to be open,
For
like,
exactly, like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go upstairs and have sex. Oh, by the way, go in my drawer and grab the condom. Make sure you use protection. No.
Can you imagine having a daughter and like a
I'd punch her in
young
her
boy
face.
comes over and puts his arm around your
Hey,
daughter
pops!
and walks her upstairs and
I'm punching
gives you
her
a little.
in the face, not him. Her.
Well, because you
punching
can't
her.
assault someone else's
I
child.
can't. Oh.
You're like, I can and I will. No, but to me that's crazy. Like that's very foreign to me.
Europe.
Well, literally foreign.
Yeah, Europeans are when it comes to like sex shit, they're more mature.
Like if they're
more mature.
out of high school, like college, university, like 18 plus.
I don't want to see it.
I don't really want to be in the house when you're doing it, but I understand you're doing it.
I feel like it's revenge.
But high school?
Revenge.
Yeah, because it's like, I heard you, mom and dad, so now you gotta hear me.
Oh,
No.
I've definitely done that before.
Here's the thing. As a parent, I am going to be as cautious as I can
I'm not.
about...
No.
I don't want to traumatize my kid.
It doesn't. My friend told me he heard his parents like having sex like not long ago, and
It
he's
does.
my age. No, he said it was like it's kind of weird, but I was like, no, dude, that's good.
If he's your age, he's an adult, so I think that's
No,
different.
it's still weird.
When you're like 11,
No, he heard them when he was like a kid too. He said he's heard it throughout his whole life, and I was
He's
like,
been
dude,
hearing it.
and I was like, dude, no, I was like, to him, I was like, no, that's a good thing.
No, it's not.
I was like, no, but that's a sign that your parents are happy together.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You don't have sex only when you're happy.
No, but it's a sign of like a healthy
What?
relationship.
that sounds very predatory,
sounds
so
very
just
sad.
be careful.
I have sex when I'm sad.
She'd be like, I don't care if you're happy or not. Take down your pants. Like, no.
You don't only have sex when you're happy. Sometimes
She's like, honey, please.
no, because sometimes
My
you're
dog
not
just
in the
died.
mood. You're not in the mood where
Whip
your
your
partner
dick
is,
out.
and you do it for your partner.
No,
not
yeah,
necess-
yeah.
So it doesn't really mean that.
But it means
happy.
it's a
I
sign.
know,
It's
but
a
the
good
way
sign.
you were saying it was very
Like I
creepy.
walked in on my mom and I had a bad dream when I was like maybe 8, 9, and I
Yeah.
walked in on my mom and my stepdad, and I just like closed the door.
Oh, like,
Traumatized.
You knew what you saw?
I knew exactly what I saw. I watched porn at that age.
Did they
No, they
realize
to
he came
this
into the
day
room?
they still don't know that I saw that.
I'm gonna send her this episode.
And like
I saw what you're doing, mom.
I hear my mom.
I
like,
thought you were a Christian.
even to this day, like if I hear squeak squeak, I'm like, all right, yeah, put on my headphones.
That's a good sign.
No,
That's a sign of okay. I don't know.
I think like, it's
I
like
never
as an
heard it when I was a
adult, you
kid.
don't want to hear it, but you're like, okay, mom and dad, like do your thing. Like you have a good sex life. That's something that you want your parents to have.
That's what I told my friend. I was like, that's a healthy sign.
Yeah. As a child, though, I'm not trying to hear
And he
that.
kind of like was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want my kid to hear that when they're young.
I don't care.
My brain wonders. That's why I got to put on headphones because now
Nah,
it's
I wouldn't care.
you hear skirk 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 skirk, then you're go 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 go, and you're like, whoa. You see, like my brain doesn't want to know all those things, and then and then 30 seconds later, silence.
I'll just come walk out the room like, hey son, how you doing?
No, you.
Just gonna
That's,
grab some water.
that's when you pull the bed away from the headboard.
No.
That's when you
No.
put on some music, run water if you have to, do something.
No.
I would do anything, even if my kid's like, I know what you're doing in there, because like you have everything on.
This was how you're made, kid.
No, I'm sorry. This
Come
is
down
like,
sweating.
Ooh, I just had a good workout there, buddy. How you doing, son? How's
Put your arm around him.
I'm gonna so do that to my kid.
It's traumatizing. It's traumatizing.
Ah, but it's funny for me.
it's gross. It's like
How's
that.
his relationship with like his parents? Like, are they close?
Oh yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No.
his parents are like two of my friends' parents. They're like the ideal.
Like to people, my mom is like an ideal mom. Great, but she's not your mom. She's my mom, so she's not ideal. But me and my mom had a good relationship, or we still kind of do. I like to ignore people.
I know your pain. I know you. I know.
But like that's why I find it weird. If we didn't have a good relationship, by all means, do whatever you want. I don't care. But because I know I'm gonna talk to you like a regular person after this, no, I don't want to hear that.
So this next one is, this next person says, in the U.S., nudity seems to always be seen as sexual, while in Europe, it depends on the context.
like I said, it's more classy.
So a mixed gender sauna without clothes is common and non-sexual in many European countries, whereas here, one, you don't really see mixed gender saunas unless they're private, and then definitely not mixed gender, no clothes.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's why I said they're more mature about nudity and they're more classy about it.
Oh, this one, similar to what you were just talking about. Because of the poor insulation and design in England, it's actually very normal to hear your neighbors having sex.
It's crazy.
Which also I don't want to hear. But
I
like,
would be like,
but
yeah,
I
come
don't-
on, Bob, go! Come on, yeah, mate, you fucking Charlie, you fuck! Yeah, fucker! Come on, yeah!
Ew, can you imagine having sex and then just beyond the walls you're hearing like your neighbor like yell, come on.
Come on, Bob! Come on! Come on! Fucker!
But I don't mind that one as much as my parents. I don't want to hear my parents.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'd be like, ugh, and I'll just leave.
Yeah, like I don't want to hear my neighbors either, especially when you're trying to sleep and like you're a light sleeper and then you hear the pounding.
Just
But
jerk off, man.
The neighbors I'm okay with because
trying to match.
I'm beyond petty. So my plan is, you're not sleeping tomorrow. You're gonna hear some shit.
You're gonna hear me beat off
by myself.
Stop me having sex. It's me beating my dick.
Standing beside the wall, just banging on it. oh yeah. Not my ass.
was that your accent?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just calmed. Yeah.
Someone says that public sex is a very normal thing in the UK. And they said look up dogging. It's a massive thing nowadays. Do any of you guys know what dogging is?
Oh yeah, mate. I fucking dog the other day.
Do you know what
I
dogging
feel like
is?
it's the same thing that we talked about the other day with the girl walking the guy as a dog in Toronto.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah.
No.
Because I see a lot of UK pornos with dogging.
That's
If that's what it is.
yeah. Europeans are.
Look it up.
There's a lot of things I like about Europeans. Some things I'm just like, but other things I'm like, you guys are cool.
Oh,
What is
yeah. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It is just having public sex while people just
Shagging,
watch.
mate. Fucking shagged her.
While people watch.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
That's
I think
voyeurism,
a
bro.
lot of people have sex publicly here, or at least
In
so I've been
private.
told. But yeah, they have sex in public and private. It's like it's not supposed to be seen, and if it is, Karen's calling the cops. You know what I mean?
100%.
But like there, it's like
It's fucking
there they
two
go
kids
again.
shagging right there.
Yeah.
You
Fucking
just
did
keep
that when
walking
I was
or
younger.
you watch.
If you saw people having sex here, like
I would be like, come on, bro. Yeah, bust.
you just love cheering people on.
Yeah,
and I
I'm
think that
happy that they're fucking,
that
man. Come on, bust, man. Come on.
Ew, that would ruin
Bust.
He's like, thanks, you fucking asshole. Now
Not
my
even the
boner's
nigga.
gone.
I'm like, bust. Bust it.
See, that would be too much.
I actually wouldn't do that, but I would be happy for them.
I think
I'll
I
give
would
a thumbs up.
I would look, and depending on what he's doing and how she's reacting, I might say stuff like, if they're in a certain position, I'll be like, "Oh, you gotta pinch her nipples too. Pinch her nipples. Trust me." And he starts pinching, and she's like, "Ah!" Yeah, what I tell you? Spit in her mouth. Okay, not that one. I haven't tried that
I'd
one
just
yet.
be like, yeah, man.
Can I tell you
I'll
something?
give a thumbs up, bro.
I've never had sex in public, but if I were and I heard two fucking idiots
You'd stop
shouting,
immediately.
I would be like, no, ugh. Like it would just,
I'll keep going.
it would. Then that's rape. What do you mean?
I've done.
if the girl's like, I'm done, and you're like, no, not till I finish.
There's one night I was driving, and me and this girl wanted to have sex, and we just like pulled over and just had sex on the hood of her car, but not a lot of cars were passing. And I was at that age where I don't give a fuck who's passing. I don't care.
Oh, so people did see,
Yeah.
but it was like,
I've had sex.
is this was nighttime?
Yeah. Evening. I've had sex in like
Like, was it sundown?
yeah. In a foresty area, middle of the day, this guy walked by and he's like, "Yeah, bro, that's how you do it."
Yeah.
And I just did the black power thing as I'm dogging it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was really excited. I was like 14 at the time. I was
there you
living
go.
life.
What the fuck? Come on.
I was living life.
You know it's bad when Hugh-Gene does like a 180.
14.
That's why I said, like, I started all of these things so early that now to me, when people are talking about it, I'm like, seriously? Like, please, that's a joke. Everything's a joke to me when it comes to these sexual acts.
I feel like your
can't have
next
sex in my
girlfriend has to be one of two things.
Not into sex at all.
You would never even look her way.
No, I would. I'd be okay with that.
Just get like a really, I can say get a really religious girl.
No, what I was going to say
It's
is
a Bible.
I think that your next girlfriend is going to be one of two things, and it could work for different reasons. One, someone who is just as nasty as you and just as experienced as you. But then that could be like, you know,
See, the
other end of that is someone who is not into sex, but like not very experienced. So it's like everything you're doing with her, it feels new to you because she's experiencing it for the first time. So like brings a new light, because it's like you get desensitized to things after a while. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's why I can't have somebody that's like wants to have sex all the time, because I'm like, no, like No.
Right. The reason I say like maybe someone who's like super experienced as well is because maybe she could teach you a few things that you haven't done.
Do not go near my butthole.
Not that. But like, you know what I mean? Just different things. But like, I feel like it has to be one. Like, just, I feel like the average girl, which is most people, somewhere in between those two types of women, it's just kind of like you've been there, done that, literally.
Yeah. Like, for me now, it's like, if I'm driving and she's like, babe, take down your pants, I want to suck your cock. I'm like, why can't you just wait till I go home? I don't have parents at home. Like, I'm not hiding anything. I live by myself. Like, what? Go home.
Okay, we still have a couple more. We're going through this list super slow, but someone says, I don't get why the U.S. is scared of nudity. It's almost can't speak. It's almost like stereotypical Victorian era folk. Meanwhile, my boyfriend and I, and not to mention our roommates, hang out naked whenever we can. The U.S. would freak over this.
I'm okay with that. I slightly agree with that too. It's
the
like
nude stuff, yeah.
Like,
I could never picture myself hanging out with like my friends just naked.
No.
Because it has been sexualized, so it's like conditioned in me that like no.
But like I get the whole naked. I remember when I was in Peru and I had to like change because like I was wearing stuff that was way too hot. I had pretty much like dick to the wind and shit. And I was like, oh, there's something actually really liberating about just having your fucking cack out in the fucking.
But were people around?
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. It was very liberating.
Like,
it's my monkey butt. Who cares?
and it's crazy because like in Jamaica, it's almost the same thing. Like if you see like, you know, a lady's titties out, you're not gonna be like, oh, titties. You're just like, oh, whatever. Like you see it, you go about your ways.
You look a little bit longer than normal, and then you walk away.
Hugh-Gene, man.
Hey, look at them hangers, and then you walk away.
The fuck? Do you call them hangers because of the category on your gift porn?
Yeah, that's what I call big tits now, just hangers. Call them hangers,
hate
man.
That. Yeah, no, I can't imagine that. Just hanging out. We're just like, oh, everyone want to come over, watch Netflix?
I also don't like to be naked. Like, even, you know how people sleep naked? Drives me crazy.
I just don't do it. I like to be naked. It's very refreshing, but I'm just, my brain goes, someone breaks into my house. I don't, well, it's like, you know what I mean?
Then you just run at them. They're gonna
cock out, his cock's out, run!
Cock's flopping all over the place. Hairy black eye.
Fucking flat top everywhere.
I always sleep with some sort. I have a bat in front of me and I have a knife beside me, so I always have some sort of weapon with me. So just imagine a naked black hairy dude with a knife in his hand. He's like naked running towards.
A knife in one hand, bat in another, no, a weapon
Got
down below
knives.
too. Ew. Ew, you call your dick a knife?
It's pointy.
The fuck, Eugene.
Stabby stab.
This person just says, I'm Polish and I remember the Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake drama. They're talking about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the tit.
When he accidentally exposed her nipple. Well, she was wearing a pasty, so whatever. But this person says, we couldn't believe our eyes. So her nipple showed. So what? I'm still not sure what the issue is.
That's crazy because recently I read that wasn't an accident.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh, that's not recent. That's been...
I don't know. I don't listen to these things. So when I saw it, I was just like, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, like, I think the issue was, like, the consent situation. But also, yeah, nipples are women's nipples, I'm sorry, are sexualized in North America. Whereas...
I don't get that either.
This person says something that they have, like, different from North America is uncircumcised penises. This person says, I've only ever seen circumcised penises in porn. I actually find it weird that Americans are not only used to seeing them, but some will refuse to have sex with someone with an uncircumcised penis because they don't find it aesthetically
Gotta have
pleasing.
that turtle dick, boys. Have that turtle dick.
I don't like that
uncut, boys.
Anything with to do with, like, turtles.
I got a turtle dick. It just pops up like, hey, how you doing?
No. You have a turtle dick, your fucking asshole's turtling with
I got that fucking uncut, boy.
And you know what's kind of funny? With the hat that you're wearing and the shape of your head, you kind of look like Neo too, and everyone says that Neo looks like a turtle when he takes his hat off.
Yep.
You said that.
I think so.
Probably sounds like something
I can see that.
You got that unserpent. I got that European cack. Got that.
We get it. We know. We understand. We got it. We got it.
I got that uncut, boy.
We got it.
Got that cheesy cheese.
Oh boy.
Ew. So you think that broadcasting to the world that you have smegma is like...
I have some skin. You're going to have smegma every now and then. Fuck out of here.
You shouldn't if you're cleaning your...
Joe.
It happens.
I understand it, but no, it doesn't.
It does. If you're uncut, you have some smegma every now and then. It happens. Fucking hell. That's why like the Europeans are so fucking just chill about it. It's just a cack.
I'm sure they clean their
uncut I clean my
too.
cack, but sometimes you got some cheese. Sometimes you got some cottage cheese.
Joe, what's the next one, please?
Des, can I tell you? I'm so turned off of this conversation that I don't even want to continue.
It's like, bro, I need some cottage cheese. Let's not
He's
take a
really
shower
trying
for
to
a week,
defend...
bro.
Get your friends. Deswayne, get your friends.
Apparently, God is getting it.
God's like, don't worry, I got this. Jesus, you literally... Okay.
I'm not sorry.
No,
okay,
I know
guys.
you're not. That's one thing I do know.
It's okay, guys.
This person says you can legally have sex at the age of 15 in Denmark as long as the age difference is not enormous. It's for the most part accepted.
Yeah, this stuff I knew.
I don't know. I was having sex at like 12, so.
No, I think they mean like with someone older, just as long as the age difference isn't cute. All I heard was wheezing in the background.
Yeah, Caden's mom, like literally today, was it today or maybe last night actually? I called her and because I got an email from his school just notifying parents that they're gonna have the sex ed talk and what they're gonna talk about and blah blah blah.
Wow, they let you know.
Yeah, because now it's not just male and female anymore.
No,
yeah. So I was just like, by the way, this is what's gonna happen. I think we need to have the sex talk with him.
Sorry, side note, what else did they teach them? I love that.
Just that there's not only two genders anymore.
Okay, they teach them about, do they get
Diversity.
into specifics or they just kind of...
Well, in the email, they were just broad, but it seems like they're going to get into specifics.
Because then there's like different levels of specifics because they could say like, you know, they talk about a man and a woman, like reproduction, but then they talk about two girls.
Yeah,
two
they're going to do
guys.
that.
They talk about trans.
Yes,
but then I feel like it's
too.
a whole other realm of depth when they go into like non-binary, gender fluid. Like,
I don't. They might not. They didn't get into all of that, but they'll get into 11. Trans and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like that.
So I called her and I was just like, yeah, we need to have the sex talk with him because he's going to grade 7 and when I was in grade 7.
Sorry, if my 12-year-old was having sex, I think I would just know. I think I would, if I found out, I would.
You wouldn't
kill myself.
That's the thing, you wouldn't.
I would. I'd be like, I failed as a mother.
You
throw
can't
myself off of the
unsee
bridge.
it. You can't unhear it. And that's the thing. Like, I would love to talk to my mom and just tell her things.
There's some things she doesn't need to know.
No.
80%.
I can't tell her nothing.
Just 80%.
Nothing.
Like it's one thing if like I found out my 15-year, like I'm not gonna like it, but like my 12-year-old, no.
Yeah.
You're a baby. I didn't even get my period till I was 13.
You're 15, I'd be like, come on, bro.
Like when I was 13, I was stealing the car, driving places I shouldn't be driving. Like
I was too pussy for that shit. I would have. I was also really short. I was like 4'11".
Oh boy.
So I couldn't even touch the
yeah,
fucking...
you couldn't. Sit right in the steering wheel's at your chest.
Catch me if you can, bitch.
Yeah, like when I think of like maturity, like I literally got my period on my 13th birthday, which was like, oh, welcome to womanhood.
I'm a woman.
Yeah, it was like the worst birthday present ever. And
I was like, here you go.
So I had just turned 13, and it's like, I mean, even at that point, I couldn't imagine myself having sex, let alone younger than that. No, not my son. What's this last one? Oh, it's not the last one. This person says you can change into your bikini without like a towel at a public beach and no one will care, which I think goes in. I mean, if they're not going to care about what's it called, dogging, then they're not going to care about that.
Fucking dogging, mate.
This one, I feel like Des will like this one. Both of you actually. Says in France.
Oh, I love France already.
You talk so much shit about the French.
Haven't I said this, made this clear? The more shit I talk about you, the more I like you.
Okay.
I would retire in South France.
All right. Let me get to this one.
Beautiful
in France,
place.
people
love the south of France. It's gorgeous. God's country.
the man has never been there.
I know, but I've seen pictures of it.
He's like, I love the south of France. I would retire there.
Everyone's so nice.
No, it's true. I've seen
I
pictures
love
of
the
it,
food,
man.
the culture, the people. Have you ever been there, Hugh? Only in my dreams.
Yeah, pretty much. The roads, the people, the food.
The roads, he said.
The roads.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Claire.
I don't fucking know where. I mean,
The south of France. he
there you
said.
go. That's where it's warm.
Okay, shh.
A lot of
It-
yuppies,
okay,
though.
quiet. Is that offensive?
I don't care.
But I don't know what.
Now you're drawing attention to it, so now people are
So
gonna
it's too late,
figure it
man.
out.
If he said something was offensive, people who know what that word means is gonna be like, oh.
Yeah, but then okay.
Anyways, if it's offensive, are bad. In France, people who have sex together don't necessarily need to label every kind of physical or romantic relationship.
Amen.
You can be friends with someone and have romantic moments, then go back to being platonic.
I'm going to France.
You're like, I want to retire in France. In the
south of
France.
France.
I love the roads.
You,
the
I'm
culture.
coming with you, buddy. I'm coming with
Fucking
you.
wine gardens, buddy.
No, Des doesn't like wine.
field.
He
Doesn't
like
matter.
wine.
You like the look of it. I'm telling you, man. South of France. France and Italy. Northern Italy.
Yeah, man. Just like
Southern France.
why
and
do
Northern
people
Italy.
make sex so weird? Like, just have sex and then go be friends. Like,
I think
what?
people do try to be that way here. They definitely try.
Do they?
I feel like it just never works out.
I feel like they're not really trying.
I feel like someone always gets emotionally attached. From like people that I've known that have done the whole sex friendship shit, someone always gets
Right, but you agree with me, right? People do try that here. They try to
They
do
try,
it
but they fail.
platonically. I
Because
agree
we're
that a lot
stupid
of them
here.
fail.
There's
yeah.
somebody that, you know, people used to ask me, oh, you guys are friends with benefits. And I'm like, no, we are friends.
No,
Yeah.
that's a benefit though.
And I was like, we're friends. And they're like, but you guys have sex with each other. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's the
yeah.
benefit.
But when you put that there, now you're making it seem balanced.
No.
Because
It
to
is
me,
balanced.
no, because to me, what I said was, I'm like, I'm your friend first before this sexual stuff. So if this sexual stuff is getting in the way, stop it because I want to be your friend.
I still think that's a benefit.
So
I think you both
to
get
me,
benefit.
No,
friends
to
with
me, no. See what you're describing is friends with benefits. We are friends, and there are benefits. If we
what is
weren't-
that? Who's
if
that
we-
benefiting?
If we
You.
weren't, if we
That's
weren't
how I
friends,
see it.
No. If we weren't friends, it'd be considered more of like a fuck buddy thing. You see, because when you put the word friends first, friends with benefits, then the friendship is first. When you say fuck buddies, the fucking
So sex
comes before
is the benefit?
Yes.
Ew.
You're not giving me
How was that?
the fuck? You turned into like a fucking 80-year-old cat lady. What the
Shit.
fuck was
Nah, I
that?
don't. Sex is a benefit to
You
people.
okay, bro?
Is that what people consider?
I don't
that?
know.
Yes.
Yes. For me, I would consider that a benefit.
Because
We're
a lot of
friends.
people aren't man whores, and sex actually is something that is beneficial to them, and they're not desensitized to the whole thing like some people.
Yeah.
He's like, imagine a world like that.
Pathetic. Pathetic friends with benefits.
That's how I see the benefit.
Because now,
it's a
if you
benefit.
guys stop having sex or she gets a boyfriend, now it's going to be awkward for you guys to be just friends.
Well, I'm not good. Me.
So where's the benefit?
Because you have to, well, that's the problem, right? You have to have a close enough relationship that where you can be like, oh, this is my buddy.
No,
but like,
just
if
say
you're
you're
too,
friends.
if
No.
you're too close, then that's when it becomes
No, just
a
be like
problem.
we're friends.
No.
And occasionally we have sex.
I wouldn't have friends with benefits. I'll just have fuck buddies.
Yeah, I remember
wouldn't
you were
fuck
saying
friends.
that before.
No, that's stupid to me. Me personally. Like, I
Well,
think
yeah.
that's just too close.
Well, because friends with benefits, it does make it messy when one person does get a boyfriend and you still or a significant other and you do want to keep
Fuck
that
buddies.
friendship because then it's messy.
I've seen it
But
too
like
much.
a fuck buddy is like, all right, bye.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all I
Yeah.
do. Fuck buds.
That's the difference because you the fucking came first, not the buddy part.
Because I've seen too many friends with benefit relationships just kind of. I've seen it
just
too
have
many. I've
friends.
seen it too often. So for me, it would just be fuck buds. I got enough friends.
All right. Speaking of friends, we have some wonderful friends to the show, aka you listeners who write in
you guys are my friends.
with questioners. Listen, I can't speak today.
It's okay.
I mean, that's what you said last week. So
Yeah, I was gonna say if I'm being honest, it's just
been a
in
while.
general. Yeah, there's just but yes, if you are listening and you have a question, you have a topic, you have whatever, you want to be part of our conversation, you want to tell us what you think about friends with benefits, whatever it may be, you can feel free to write into the show. We definitely want to hear from you. You can write in to thissquareroom.com/ask and bada boom, bada bing. And if you want to remain anonymous, you most certainly can.
Noop-a-doops.
So we have a few questions today. I know I've been saying lately, I just want to get to one, but like sometimes I feel like
no, I like the few. I like when people write in and we talk. It feels so nice.
it does. Yes, all three of us, like we love hearing from you guys, definitely. Okay, so so this person, hold on, let me see. Okay, they want to remain anonymous. But they said, they start with me. They said, Joe, you know you're my girl, but I got some questions for the fellas.
Oh.
Well, why'd you whip?
Because I was like, yeah, we got some questions for the fellas.
No, for the fellas. So she's saying, you're my girl, but I'm not talking to you. What is the male equivalent to buying a woman flowers? What is
Suck
something?
my dick.
Okay, hold on. Question's not over. What is Jesus? She says, what is something simple and thoughtful that you have received or would like to receive from a woman you are dating? Thanks, y'all.
I just said it. This is equivalent to me.
No, that's not an equivalent.
But it's to me. That's the thing.
No.
To me.
She didn't say to you. She said the male equivalent. So we're speaking generally because generally women love flowers.
And guys like blowjobs. So
I mean, that is true. But she's talking about like a physical thing. She said something that you have received.
My favorite food.
Okay, food.
My favorite food.
You can't jump on
Desi's No, but if I can't say blowjob, food.
Because to me, the equivalent of a blowjob is being eaten out. Because women love that shit too. So like, I don't think you can equate that to flowers.
I say what I said.
So like buying your favorite food.
Yeah, because I don't like. I mean, I'm not gonna be like shoes. Like what? It's $200 and something. Come on now.
Buying food or cooking food or either one.
Either one, as long as there's chicken involved.
Just food.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Let's go with food. I'll be more liberal. Or more conservative, actually.
I mean, if you buy me flowers, like cool, but I want to appreciate it the way you think I do.
Some men love flowers.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. Our next question. Can we say this person's name? Yes. This question is from Trevor. To Hugh-Gene.
No.
He says, hey, bro, my OCD wouldn't let me let it go. Last week, when Joe said Canada was voted the best country in the world, you said Texas and Florida are more happy. My dude, you know Texas and Florida aren't countries, right?
Yeah, no.
I get your point, but not every state is living like that, and it's not reflective of the whole country. Haha, keep up the great work, y'all.
Oh, what am I supposed to say to that?
You don't, I mean, I don't know. Do you have anything to say?
Not
I think
really.
it's just more of a comment.
No, I know. The rest of the country is like, oh, we want to die. But then Florida and Texas are like, yeah, buddy, fuck y'all.
It's funny because I didn't even like...
Peck up on it?
Yeah, at the time when he said peck up.
I was hoping we would just keep going. Buttles pecking. I was licking my lips as I was saying.
Hugh-Gene, what the fuck? Did you hear what he said?
No, don't. See, now you're drawing attention to it.
I have to.
You don't have to.
I do,
You
because
don't.
I can't get past
Your OCD won't.
See,
It's
yeah,
okay, man.
the
It's
shit
okay.
that you say, people's OCD. He said my butthole's
Oh my god.
No, I know Texas and Florida are not a country.
Right, but when you're like, we're talking about the happiest country, you're like, oh, Texas and Florida.
You know what?
I just think Texas, Florida. I just want to be.
I know,
I just want to move there really bad.
I
right
will.
Now.
To both?
Yeah, and then he wants to
it's gonna be
go
both.
retire
It's both.
in South France.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Same.
No, North Italy, South France.
Oh, sorry.
I can have both. They're both the same, anyways.
With what Trevor said.
Trevor!
What I do like about last week is when Joe was listing off the happiest or the countries that people want to go to or whatever. You're like, what? No. And then she listed them again and you're like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Which is the happiest places? What was the question?
It was just places that were voted like the best. I don't think it wasn't happy. It was just best places to live.
Yeah.
To live.
The top 10 countries to live.
And Canada was
number 1.
Yeah.
Last year we were number 2, but this year for 2021
that's what I was shocked about, guys.
1.
No, I remember saying I just saw another list. I was like,
when she first read the list, you're like, what? What the fuck? What?
Yeah, I was surprised.
And then she read it again, and you're like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because Hugh likes to scream over me and not actually hear what I'm saying.
That's right, boys.
What? Who you talking?
I think he's like actually lost his mind, but then it's like you kind of.
It's always lost.
Trev, sorry, I have a question for you. I want to know where you're from. Just by the way you were wording certain things. What was he didn't say Bud? Did he say Bud? No,
I don't think so.
He said
He said, "Hey, bro."
Bro, and
I
then
did.
there's another one later on, like close to the bottom.
Fucking yeah, dude.
He
Fucking
said
hard,
y'all
bro.
too.
Y'all, buddy.
Yeah, where you from? I want to
Said,
know where you're from.
"Hey, bro, my OCD wouldn't let me let it go."
Well, let it go,
week
buddy,
when
let it
Joe
go.
said Canada was voted the best country in the world. You said Texas and Florida are more happy. Oh, my dude.
My dude,
My
that's
dude.
the one.
My dude,
My
I feel like that's
dude.
California, bro.
My dude, you know Texas and Florida
My
yeah.
dude, bro. Fucking did, bro. Y'all did. Oh.
But like I don't there's not a
did
lot of
y'all,
like
bro.
native Californians who say y'all. So it's like maybe he
Yeah.
lives in Cali, but like
Was from somewhere
Yeah.
else. Yeah, I want to know where you're from,
Y'all
Trevor.
did fucking time 10, bro. Y'all.
Because up here, I don't know if you know, but up at least in Toronto, we say my guy. So when you say my dude, it kind of
We say my guy?
Yeah, we do. I don't know about Durham.
No.
You'd be like, yo, my guy.
no, like he's doing like the typical Toronto man. Like
Yeah,
they say.
yeah.
Not like
Jeez, my guy. You. Oh, jeez.
he's just making voices.
Jeez, who's that? You, my guy.
Oh, that's how they do it. I'd feel happy.
You feel good. They make
I'd
you
feel
feel
good.
so
I'd
welcome.
feel happy.
Yeah, he's smiling real hard right now.
I'd feel happy.
You really hyped him up just now, Des.
Thanks,
He's
dude.
feeling nice. See, you said dude. You said thanks, dude.
Yeah, I say dude a lot.
Yeah, he does
I
say
say
dude.
dude like for every.
You say dude a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, yeah, I say dude a lot. Dude's like my main word.
Sad,
Dude,
dude.
girl's a dude. Guy, dude. Guy,
He's a dude. She's a. Oh, you
Pretty
guys don't
much.
know that song?
I've heard that song.
I don't know.
It's from the Amanda Show with Totally Kyle. I'm a dude. No, it's not.
I love.
It's from
the
Good
Amanda
Burger.
Yeah. I think so.
It's from Good Burger. I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude.
Because that
We're all
guy, the
dudes.
orange soda guy. He would
Yeah.
Say, yeah.
Show. Okay, moving on.
I do.
We're gonna get to one more. This one is from the homie
My guy.
Mikey. He says, "Hey guys, so I have a few questions and a little side things to say, but I will try to make it as short as possible. Don't worry, Mikey. Before
Shorten it up. Come on.
before we were recording, I think Hugh had said something along the lines of he doesn't care how long your questions are because he knows they're always going to be good or something like that. He said, my first question is it better to live in the present / have your mindset focus on the now or to focus on your future's potential?
I'm not that smart. You fuck. You're smart. Fuck.
Shit.
What? Read that again.
Is it better to live in the present / have your mindset focus on the now or to focus on your future's potential?
No.
Yeah, I used to always think of like my future and what I want to do and what the next move was and how to set myself up for like the way, you know, I want my future to be. And like I do think to a certain extent you got to do that. But I found that I wasn't really happy until I started living in the moment because it's like when you're only focused on the future and you're living for the future, you feel like your present is being wasted and like you're not living it, like, you know what I mean? And like all you have is your present. And if you are consistently focusing on the future, you're just kind of left feeling unfulfilled with like,
anxiety, past depression.
with what you're doing right now. Yeah. Well, for me, it was my anxiety, like to be like, okay, what's gonna happen? How do I set myself up? Like, what moves do I need to make? You know what I mean? And yeah, so I definitely think that living in the present, focusing on the now that's my answer. Des, you look
Yeah. Because I know Mikey's questions aren't always this simple, right? So I'm gonna have to say future.
I don't think it's a trick question.
The reason why I say future is because if you're always living in the now, you're not thinking about what you're really doing and how it will affect you later on.
True.
So I would say the future, even if it's the near future, not necessarily like, okay, I'm here with you guys right now. I'm only focused on, you know, what we're doing this podcast right now. It is, okay, doing this podcast right now, what can I not say that will affect people in the future, or what do we have to censor because certain things? So I'm going to have to go with future.
It's a little bit of both. You need harmony.
I know, but
Of
you have to choose
course.
one or the other.
It's
Yeah, I'm
100%
gonna
a
choose
bit of
now.
both.
I'm happier with it.
Yeah, I knew you were going to choose now too.
It's like, fuck it. Just jump off this building, bro.
Right when I heard the question, I was going to choose now, but I'm like, oh, this is Mikey.
He's a smart kid.
Mikey, we always want to know your answer too on what you would choose. But I would choose future.
But I feel like anytime he does give us his
Oh.
answers, we're always like,
Like,
oh,
damn it, why
shit."
didn't we think of that?
Yeah.
fuck?
Like fucking Mikey, man.
Shit. Fucking dick.
You. He says, my second question is, what does it take to be truly happy in your opinions?
Chicken and blowjobs.
Chicken and blowjobs, man. Chicken. To be truly happy, you gotta suffer, bud. Path to happiness is suffering. Focusing on being happy is what's gonna make you sad, because you're never gonna be like truly satisfied. But when you actually, I don't know. For me, I found the times where I've had the most suffering and I've gotten past the suffering, I felt great after. So and I just look at like what Buddhism has said too. The path to happiness is suffering.
I would say just being you 100% of the time. Like, if you're you all the time, then you can be truly happy, even if you are suffering, even if you're not. You're faithful to yourself.
The acceptance too.
Yeah, but you're being you.
Accept your situation. Accept yourself.
But there are people who don't accept things easily, good or bad. So it's like they always try to better themselves. So it's like, okay, I'm at point B in my life right now. I don't like that. Even though I'm in a good place, I want to do better.
Yeah, those people are sad.
You think they're sad, but everyone is different, right?
Yeah,
so some people grow up, maybe they were being pushed as a child to always do better. So now that they're older, they always feel like they need to do better.
And to feel satisfied.
Yeah, exactly.
So that goes back into suffering.
Fair enough.
Because they're essentially suffering. Even though they have to, it depends how you look. You can look at suffering as a good and a bad thing, right? But like if they're constantly working, there's in a way it's just somewhat of a suffering because they're doing a task.
Well, I think when you refer to it as suffering, it already has a negative connotation.
Yeah, it's comes down to
but
perspective.
like you can talk about like pushing someone to their full potential,
Suffer.
and it may be difficult, but it doesn't necessarily need to be considered suffering.
But it
you know
is
what
suffering.
I mean? But like suffering is a negative thing.
Yeah, suffering. It comes down to your perspective. It
No,
can be a negative or a bad thing.
it's a word. So by definition, it's
No,
negative.
definitions don't matter these days, man.
Okay, just fuck the dictionary.
No, we live in an age where the dictionary and definitions don't matter anymore, man.
Oh,
I-
okay.
I
Fuck you, Webster's.
I understand what you're saying.
I get what you're saying too.
And I understand why the word suffering sounds weird, or it is a negative thing. It's viewed as a negative thing. Because while he was talking, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, okay, I push Caden to go outside and practice basketball and go for jogs and stuff like that. However, he doesn't always like it. You know, he'd rather be inside playing video games or talking to his friends. So he is suffering, technically, but it's not necessarily a bad thing because you're not dying.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think Hugh's choice of words could be better, but I understand what he's saying.
Enduring.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Strenuous
Better.
task.
Did you look it up?
No, I didn't.
Oh, wow.
Liar.
Look at you go.
Liar, you little shit. You fucking looked it up and closed it real quick. I know what you did.
Memorized it.
I would say, I think like a good cocktail of like three things that I think could fit into most people's situations. I think you need money, I think you need love, and I think you need health. Health meaning both physical and mental. I think those three things in any situation would make someone happy. I think as much as we say, you know, you don't need money to be happy.
That's bullshit.
Exactly. I don't think you need to be
extent.
a billionaire. Right. You need a certain amount of money to be able to live a comfortable life. If you're not living a comfortable life, you will always, you know, if you don't know where your next bills are going to come from or your next meal or how to put your, you know, clothes on your kid's back and stuff like that, like you're always going to be stressed. So when I say money, I don't mean everyone needs to be a millionaire or billionaire, but
I think that's more like in the Western context, because like you go to like the third world and like the Philippines are some of the happiest people in the world and they're fucking broke as tits.
yeah, I'm sure they'll take a little money too. But yes, obviously it the amount of the money depends on where you're living. But even in that situation, money will still buy you a little something something. So money, I say I'll go to health next. Health, because I feel like that's very straightforward. You could be living a great life, but if your health is shit and you're worried about, am I even gonna live till next week?
Is my heart gonna stop?
Yeah, so that's why I say physical health. Obviously mental health is really huge. So you could be in an ideal situation and be depressed as shit or have, you know, schizophrenia. Like, you know, there's mental health in general. I feel like those ones are very straightforward, why health is important. And when I say love, people, you could have your health and you could be well off and you could feel 100% alone. I think love is important, and not in just the romantic love, whether that is from your family, whether it is romantic, friends. If you love your hobbies, if you love your job, you feel fulfilled. And when you have people in your life who you love, you also feel fulfilled. So I think those 3 things make a happy person.
That was a good concoction.
Thank you. He says, my last question is it more important to do the right thing or to do things right? To do the right thing.
I would say it's more important to do the right thing.
Or to
because
do things right. But like, I'm thinking, isn't...
Because people make mistakes, right? And mistakes are okay. You learn from your mistakes.
But if you're doing things right, isn't that the right thing?
Doesn't mean it's always the right thing.
That's what I'm trying to wrap my head around.
It's like, technically, if, let's say, Hugh is doing something to you, like beating you up or whatever, and I come in and I kill Hugh because he's beating you up, I'm not doing the right thing. But in the moment, it feels what's right because I'm trying to protect you.
Maybe you don't have to kill someone for beating someone
but
up.
Like beat them up really badly or whatever the case is.
Or like when someone like rapes a child and then the father kills the rapist. Like that's technically...
You're not doing the right thing.
Yeah.
But you feel like you're doing what is right.
Fair. So then I say the same. To do what's right at the end of the day, I think that
people make mistakes, you know. You can't always be perfect. Mistakes are okay. There's nothing wrong with mistakes. So if you know, do what you're supposed to do, then you'll be fine. Hugh.
Yeah. Do the right thing.
All right, let me see what else. So he says, final things to say. In episode 105, when I submitted my homework, Joe asked what I want to do or my plans for college, so I thought I would respond. Thanks, Mikey. I honestly have no clue.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have had ideas, but they aren't anything unique. I also don't want to live in some office corporate world.
That's right, boy!
Hugh, let me finish his response, Jesus. Because I don't think I'd be able to balance work and personal life.
You wouldn't.
And then there's the battle of my parent immediately wanting me to go into college, or not even that, just go to university. I don't know if that's actually allowed. But I'm pretty sure you have to do college first. I don't know. It's just a guess.
No.
Same shit. You don't have to do
a trade.
He says, so yeah, it's a weird position, but I think with time I could figure it out. And if I don't, oh well. To that, you're 100% fine. A lot of people, even in college or university, still don't know what they want to do.
Remember, like I said last week, don't jump straight into going to college or university. I think this was
2 weeks ago.
Oh, whenever I said that, it's like, don't jump straight into it, because a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, no offense to people that take a psychology degree, but most of the people I knew that took a psychology degree meant I don't know what I'm doing. Well, everyone I knew that took it, they're like, I don't know what I'm doing, so they just take it. So that's why I say take a year off, or even 2 years, just work and just figure your shit out.
I think the point is, don't tell him to not go straight to college.
No, take your time.
It's like, figure it out. And if you don't know what you want to do, nothing is wrong with taking that time off. But there's also nothing wrong with going right into it. If you know what you want to do.
But you probably don't. Yeah, most people don't.
But he also has a few more years.
I don't think that's his problem, though. Pretty sure the problem is the parent.
So what I would say
he was saying that he doesn't know what he wants
to do. But it's the parent that wants him to go.
Yeah, there's the pressure of, I feel like that's most parents.
Most parents are like, you have to go, you have to go.
What I would say to him then is just like, if you're not sure what you want to do, just kind of throw some logic at your parent and be like, do you want me to go to school or university?
That doesn't work.
Well, let me just finish, man.
Fuck!
Okay, I'd be like...
interrupting? Doesn't want to be interrupted?
We interrupt each other, man.
No.
We all interrupt each other. We're used to it by now. I would say, like, let them know and be like, look, would you rather me go to school and be in crazy debt, or would you rather me to take some time to actually figure out what I want to do, save money so I'm not in crazy debt?
Right.
Or just do a trade, bro. Do a trade.
That's the thing. I think that...
It's more satisfying. You need to make better money.
Yeah, so I agree with Hugh in the sense of, like, you don't want to go to school just for the sake of it and just waste money, because
American school is expensive.
It is very expensive, and you don't want to be in debt for most of your 20s and 30s, and maybe even like, you know what I mean? You want to be able to like get your life going. But yeah, like Hugh said, there's lots of options. If you don't want something corporate, you can get into trades. Do a trade. Trades pay very well. I know there's like plumbing jobs here in the GTA that you can make like $100,000 a year.
I was reading,
and this is like not people who've been doing it for 10 years. Like within the first couple years, like you're making six figures.
There was like one of those investigative reports in the States about like there's I can't remember what state, but they're talking to like a plumber company, and he was saying, oh, my guys make like $200,000 a year, and they said the reason why they're making so much money is because they get so much business because no one wants to do it.
Well, it's not only that. Trade jobs are the type of jobs that will always be around.
No, they're just not romanticized. This thing is like,
right, but like, you know how a lot of careers are being replaced by computers and stuff like that. Like a computer can't fix your drains or lay pipe, but like, you know,
that was a good one.
Or like do electrical wiring and stuff like that. Like trade jobs are good because of that. And again, if that's not what you want to do, there's so many options, and you have a lot of time to figure it out. Nothing's wrong with corporate if that's what you want to do.
You want to hate yourself.
It sounds like you don't, and that's fine.
What I would say is look up bursaries and grants and stuff, because people take those for granted.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
And that was good. You're on a roll lately, actually.
Thank you.
Look up those things because it will help you pay for school also. And I think one of the reasons why, well, as a parent too, why parents push school is the fear that once you start making money, it's so hard to stop making money. So it's like you've been in school your whole entire life up until this point. It's kind of like just keep pushing. You know, I know you're getting older and it's harder, but just keep going, because the second you stop and you're making, even if it's, you know, $18 an hour, $15 an hour, that's still making money. So you take a year off, a whole year you've been working, making money, and now you expect yourself to just stop and jump right back into school.
Even if it's a part-time job, you're now making less money.
You're making less money, less hours. You're tired. You got to balance school and work. So I think from the parent's perspective, that's kind of where your mom is coming at. So like Hugh said, you know, if you're good with, like, I couldn't do a trade because I'm not a handsy person. I'm not hands-on. Like that's not me. Like I'd rather sit in an office than do a trade.
I'd kill myself.
So because you do have time, actually put thought into it and think about it, because next thing you know, you're 26, 27 and you're like, I'm too old to go back to school. You know, I can't do that.
How old was he?
He's 16.
Yeah, 16.
Take wood shop and take auto shop class. I know a lot of those are like the who gives a fuck classes, but those are the classes. Wood shop I took, but auto I regret not taking because I know the skills I would have learned. Well, I can work on my car now, but I would have done it like an even better job now. So I would say take those classes and take them when you take them, because I know they're the fuck off classes, but take them seriously if you take them.
Another thing, I don't know, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Des, when you talk about like from a parent's perspective, why they want you to go straight into college or university, I think it's also because, I mean, and I think things are changing these days, but still, typically, although you know, you're going to be in a lot of debt, your earning potential with a degree tends to be higher. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, you could be making really good money, and you can actually make a lot more, but it depends on your career, right? Yeah. Like, you know, some people, not everyone can be like the Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos. Like, you know,
trade, bud. Do trade.
Because even where I work, I'm the supervisor. When I was, what age is take your kids to work day? 15. So when I was 15, like I worked the same place my mom works. And when I went to her job, I met this guy, and I'm like, whatever you do, I'm taking your job when I'm older. And he started laughing.
What an asshole thing to say. What a little shit kid you were.
No. I only said I'm taking his job because he was so cool. Like he was.
Oh, okay. It was like in like.
Yeah, it was like.
I thought you were like.
No. I took it as like a smart ass. Like, no. Take your job one day. I would have been like, security.
No, and he was like, yeah, come for it.
Okay, that's cool then. I take it back.
Bro, come at me.
When I was 18, I applied for there. I started working there only for the summer. And first day, I went up to him. I'm like, do you remember me? He's like, yeah, you're so-and-so's kid. And I'm like, yeah, come in for your job, buddy. So recently, like, me and him have been talking because he's supposed to retire in the next 2 years. And people know that I've always told them since I was 15 that I'm going to take his job. So that's over 10 years I've been telling this guy I'm going to take his job. And he has taught me a lot of things that his job does and whatever the case is. And people are like, oh, well, you need this degree, you need that degree. And I'm like, okay, like I can go to school for a year, get that, get a certificate, at least it's something, blah, 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 blah. And he was just like, listen, Des, don't listen to them. You don't need a degree. If you take this course, it's 1 year. You can do it online, blah, 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 blah. You get a certificate, and it's just as good as the degree, not just there, but anywhere you go. So some things are harder. You just have to kind of research. And being 16, people don't really tell you the truth about going to school and how life works and all that.
Yeah, just know that you have lots of options, and you have the, you have time.
You have a lot of friends in this square room to help.
Yeah, do personality tests to figure out what your personality may match to a career.
Mine brought me to an actor.
Yeah, a lot of those tests are BS though.
No, do a Myers-Briggs one.
Yeah, it has to be like a legit one.
Do a Myers-Briggs personality test, and then it'll help you. Like my personality is ISTP, and then I look at the careers that match with it, and I'm like, oh yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, so he still has a little more here.
Oh my shit.
He says, also, Des, I want you... Well, to be fair, we were talking a long time. It's not even that his question's that long.
His fault.
Said, also, Des, I want you to face your fear. I know you said you hate clowns, but trust me on this. I recommend you gather some friends for this, but watch It Chapter 2. I know it's labeled as a scary movie, but I'll be quite honest, it's more of a comedy than a horror movie. I don't know if this is how it works, but that's my homework to you.
Oh, shit.
And if not homework, it's a double dog dare.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
That's good.
And then
I can't pass down a dare. I can't.
Because you're like, fuck homework, but a dare?
Yeah.
He knows you. He knows it was some BS that you would say. But he says, sorry if this was too long. You guys are truly, you are truly funny, awesome, and entertaining. Thank you all. No problem, Mikey. Des?
Chapter 2.
First of all, you think... I never saw, like, the old It movies back when, like, we were probably way too young to be watching that stuff. I just know everyone did. And they said it was the scariest thing. But then, like, this one, it really is. There's moments that you're supposed to be, like, screaming with terror, but, like, you have to laugh. And that's me. Des, I hate clowns as well. I'm not as big of a chicken with scary stuff with you, but I don't like that shit. But you?
Chapter 2. Okay.
I think, yeah.
I'm going to have some weed butter tonight, and...
You're going to watch it tonight?
Yeah.
Damn. You're going to watch it by yourself?
If I don't do it now, I'll never do it.
You're going to watch it by yourself?
Yeah.
Why did you call one of your companions?
I don't want to see anybody, man.
Wow.
I want my own space. Right, Hugh?
Yes, right.
That was an aggressive high five.
I thought I wouldn't be able to reach. That's what.
What'd you say?
Called a man five.
Okay. What'd you call it? Flat cock?
Flat cock.
I was gonna say flat chick. Okay, so we are gonna do a speed round. I'm going to give you 4 kind of like news stories, and I want you guys to vote. I don't know what we're gonna call these are all things that men around the world have said or done, and I want you guys to tell me which. I don't really know what word to use. I don't want to say like which is your favorite, but like which man is like truly winning. Like we're gonna
okay
get a winner here. Okay?
From 1 to 4.
Sure, yeah. Well, we'll rank them from 1 to 4. And like 1 is like okay, like pat on the back. 4 is like you're fucked, dude. Okay.
Like fucked in a bad way.
In a bad way.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 4.
Yes.
Okay.
1 is good. 4 is bad.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go quickly through the actual stories. So number 1, Jackie Chan. He has said that when he dies, he plans to leave his $370 million to charity and not to his son, JC.
Oh, he's been saying that for years.
Because, quote, if he is capable, he will make his own money. And if he's not capable, he'll just be wasting mine.
3. No, 2.
Hold
2,
on.
2. Oh, shit. Sorry. We said speed round. My brain is like...
Oh, yeah, he's...
No, because you can't rank it. You don't know the other one.
Sorry. You're right.
He's been saying that for years.
You're right.
Okay.
Jackie Chan. Okay.
Next one. A Japanese man. Well, maybe you could be ranking his son, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. This whole story. Jackie Chan. So, next one is a Japanese man was arrested for fraud after dating 35 women at the same time.
I don't know how that's fraud.
And telling them all different birthdays so that he can get more gifts.
I feel like that's something chick's been doing for years.
Next one is a high school teacher was suspended for for taking students to a strip club, drinking with the kids, and exposing himself to a colleague. It was a trip to Las Vegas, I believe, or somewhere like that. And then last but not least, an Italian man is being accused of collecting over $600,000 from his hospital employer, even though he hasn't shown up for work in over 15 years.
So what do we have to rank these?
1 to 4. 4 being the like you're fucked. You're fucked.
Out of these 4 men. So actually, we're not gonna be ranking Jackie Chan. It's gonna be his son, JC. So
Well,
Jackie
he's
Chan
fucked.
is
He's
gonna
gonna be
leave
broke.
his $370 million to charity, not to his son. Japanese man was arrested for fraud after dating 35 women at the same time.
It's king shit.
Vegas high school teacher suspended for taking kids to a strip club, drinking with them, and accidentally exposing himself to a colleague. And an Italian man is being accused of collecting over $600,000 from his employer, even though he hasn't.
Bless you.
Jesus, aggressive. Even though he hasn't shown up for work in over 15 years.
Okay. So, I'm going to go with Jackie Chan's son being number 2.
You okay? Oh, allergy season.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
Being number 2 on the scale of you're fucked or not.
Who's 2?
Jackie Chan.
Okay.
His son, number 2. Do I have to give reasons why or no?
Go through and then we can give reasons after.
Jackie Chan's number 2. The guy with the 30 whatever girlfriends. 35. He's number 3. The teacher, you're fucked. you're fucked. You're 4. And then the last one is gonna go number 1.
Okay. Now why? Well, hold on. Before you get into why, what's your ranking? If you can even breathe.
3, 2, 4, 1.
Yeah. Okay.
So 3 for JC.
Yeah.
He's fucked, bud.
2 for what was the second? Sorry.
Fucking Japanese.
2 for the man dating 35 women.
Samurai King.
4th for the teacher, and 1. Is that the same as
Almost. Our Jackie Chan is switched.
Okay.
Yeah, our first tour switched.
So why?
So I'm gonna go with the last one. The reason why I said that, like, that's nothing, because that's technically not your fault. However, they're gonna look at that as fraudulent, and you need to pay it back. But
600,000
for 15 years, that's crazy.
But he's happily I think they converted to what it would be.
Yeah.
So I mean, come on though.
Jackie Chan's son is number 2. The reason being is I completely agree with him, simply because maybe the son has been living off of him for so long, and he's like, listen, like, you have to live your own life. You can't just be living off of my money, because Jackie Chan himself was an orphan and whatever stuff like that. So I can understand him not wanting to spoon feed his child.
But you have 300.
No, I don't care. No, he's
and
right.
70 million, and
He's
you're not
right.
gonna leave me $10.
Nothing,
Dad.
Nothing.
He's been saying this for years.
Nothing.
So.
I know, but
because
I've been pissed for years.
Maybe because of how his son is, the attitude his son has.
His son's gone to
so
jail
I can understand that. And number 3 was the guy with the 36 girlfriends. I think
35.
35. I think that's crazy. Simply because that's a lot to fucking remember.
That's a lot.
Like, oh God, I'm at 3 sometimes.
And how does he balance that?
That's what I'm saying. How many
that's
days?
That's more than a month. Yeah.
And you have to talk to them. You have to, for them to send you things, is like you really have to not necessarily spend time, but spend time with them, whether it's on the phone or whatever the case is.
King, bro.
That's super toxic, but super talented at the same time.
Yes.
That's actually more impressive than years ago. The girl who had the 15 boyfriends and had them all send her iPhones.
Yes. Oh,
that's way more impressive than that. And the teacher, you're fucked. Like, there's no if, ands, or you're fucked.
I believe the details of the story with the teacher is that he just got too drunk.
No, you brought the kids to a strip club?
Yeah, he got too drunk and he was just,
you're fucked. You try to be the cool teacher.
Some of them were like 18, but that's still underage.
You want to see some tits?
In Vegas, that's you're fucked.
Do you kind of agree with his reasoning?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. So before we wrap up this week's episode,
what was yours?
Oh, thank you.
I care.
Okay.
Get him.
I don't know. Probably same. I didn't really think too much about it. But yes, Hugh, you got some would you rather's for us.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
Can you breathe? How's your air passage?
I don't know. I think my air.
He's stalling because he didn't have the would you rather's ready.
You know, the would you rathers are coming. Would you rather eat an entire bag of dead, rotting flies?
Speak properly.
Or
I can't understand what you're saying.
have live flies come out every
Hugh,
time you sneeze?
speak properly.
Would you rather eat an entire bag of dead, rotting flies or have flies come out of your nose every time you sneeze for 10 years?
Nah, give me the dead flies.
Can I like cover them in like chocolate or something?
No, you gotta eat them, bro.
An entire bag. There's different size bags. I could get a
Garbage
bag.
bag.
Like this. What size? There's different sized garbage bags.
Industrial size.
Why would I ever do that? I think that'd probably
You
kill
gotta.
me.
That's not my problem.
I don't think I'd survive that.
That's not my problem.
A
You gotta
dead,
choose.
would a dead fly come out or a live fly come out when I sneeze?
It's flies.
And where would it come out of? My nose?
Every time you
Yeah,
sneeze.
your nose or your mouth or your butt.
For the next 10 years.
If it's an industrial garbage bag, I would choose the every time I sneeze.
Yeah,
But if it's just like a plastic grocery bag or like smaller,
I didn't say
then
that.
I would no. Okay, fine. So then I choose every time I sneeze.
You know
'Cause,
why?
like, I don't sneeze every day. When I do sneeze though, like when you're sick, you're fucking sneezing all the
In
time.
public. Oh God, could you imagine? Yeah, too. And your
Where did
wine.
that fly come from?
Oh my God! Excuse me. There's a fly in my drink.
No, I'm imagining if it's like alive and I'm like achoo and it's like bzzz.
Right back in your mouth.
Oh.
Let me go back where I came from.
What do you pick?
No, I'm eating the bag.
Even
'Cause
if it's like
I can eat it on my own. It's not all in one sitting.
what are the terms on eating it? I can just snack on it as I
Just
so
eat
please.
It. Just eat it.
Does it have to be all in one
Just
sitting?
eat it.
The fuck does that mean?
Just eat it, bro.
What do you pick?
I'm fucking gonna eat the bag of flies.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
I'm not gonna sneeze
No,
for
nobody's
10 years.
nobody's gonna choose little sneezies
No.
with me.
Man, I can eat it. It's gonna be a little crunch, man.
For
A little,
10 years.
a lot of
Nah,
protein,
man.
bro.
Yeah, so I kind of the protein when I sneeze it out too. Just
So you want to sneeze it out and eat it?
no, well, if I was in public and it came from my mouth when I sneeze, I'd probably just catch it and just.
Ew.
So with nobody's if me and
Someone
you were
saw.
hanging out
Someone
and
saw.
you saw a fly come out of my mouth, Des.
And you ate it back?
No. If we were just talking and then
I
you
would
just
act like I didn't see anything.
Yeah, that's why you got to eat
you would
the
act.
bag.
But would you ever talk to me again?
No. Fuck. It's like the devil's in this bitch.
Right. That shit that you see in horror movies, or like when they crawl in their eyeball and they don't blink.
Yeah, I'd be
Do you remember the movie Mirrors? I'd even make it through that. Oh, you guys don't remember the movie?
Maybe.
It's every time they looked in the mirror, like the reflection would do something crazy shit.
Oh, I didn't see that. I wanted to.
Oh my God.
But I have friends like you who don't like to see scary movies.
Oh
so
my God. I saw the first 30 seconds.
I do remember that. Okay, what's next?
Would you rather peel the scabs off a hobo or like meth scabs? You know, like a meth head, you know, like
Okay.
scabby.
Don't look at me
Those
when you
kinda
describe
scabs.
the scab.
Meth.
Look, man,
I
I live
it's-
in Oshawa. I see it all the time. Or would you rather suck on the socks that are full of sweat?
Sweaty socks.
Sweaty socks.
Wait, whose?
The hobo.
The same?
The same man.
I can't with the scabs.
I'm peeling the
though.
scab. I'm peeling the scab.
See, the thing
Meth
is,
scab, so it's not one scab.
I know. I'm peeling
Multiple
it.
scabs.
I'll
a
peel them.
normal person would say the scabs, but I can't.
I know.
What's wrong with you?
I
What the hell's
can't.
wrong with you? This is like summer.
Like I want to vomit.
So you're gonna suck on some hobo sweaty socks, bro? That's
Do
what
they
you're
even
gonna be
wear
doing?
socks?
Exactly. You probably don't.
Okay, you into that kinky
What are
shit.
you
I'm gonna
picking?
take the
This-
scabs
Yeah.
quick.
But I'm not some. You know, some people like to pop other people's pimples, pick scab. Like I don't like that. I do
Just
not
wanna
like
suck
that.
on a sweaty
I think
sock.
it's so cute.
No,
That's a
Be
little
like,
weird.
babe, come pop my pimple, please.
no.
I wish someone would pump my back pimple sometimes. Sometimes I just gotta do it myself.
Yeah, that's a.
You know,
I mean, like popping my own pimples. I'm gonna pop someone else's.
I get a little drooly. You know, like,
Oh,
you know, like
just
when you go to
next
barf,
question. Next question.
but it's like you drool.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, because I'm grossed out. They splurted all over the mirror. Like,
Please,
that's what came up my head.
Please, I'm actually gonna vomit.
Oh yes, vomits.
Fuck you.
I got a basic bitch one. Would you rather suck on a used tampon for 10 minutes or make out with a toilet that has a little bit of pee on it?
Toilet.
If it's my own tampon, sure. Just
Nah,
putting the
just
blood
a
back
tampon.
in.
You're disgusting. I'm gonna kiss that toilet.
Toilet.
Yeah, I'm gonna kiss that toilet, bro. Just gonna...
I mean, I guess if it's my toilet and my pee, but if it's not my tampon
Nah, this
and
is
if
like
it's
the
not my
TTC
toilet, ooh, that's death. I would probably die from catching something.
And
there.
this is like gym tampon, because I've seen some at the gym. That's why I always say girls are gross. You guys are fucking disgusting.
Yeah, women's public bathrooms are.
It's like why is there
trash?
Why is there hair all around this toilet? Shave your vagina.
No, well, it's probably just head hair.
Nope. It wasn't that long.
I've never seen hair
because you haven't been in the girls' bathrooms that often and cleaned them. I've seen what you guys did.
No, but like I've walked in and seen like shit and piss and blood.
I've seen that too. I've cleaned it.
Because women have like
you guys are fucking
period
gross.
poops. No,
you guys are gross, man.
Yeah, so I can't even.
Hair on the toilet.
Yeah.
With the guys, there's hair on the urinal. I'm just like, how did that happen?
Pubes just fucking falling out.
I have a tendency to just pull mine out.
Hey, I don't do that.
Yeah, at first when I was younger, it used to hurt, but now it's just like a
now
pleasure.
Desensitized, just like everything else in my life.
Now I like the pain. The pain makes me feel alive. The pain makes.
Oh, did you pick?
Yeah, toilet.
Oh, you said toilet.
Would
Yeah,
you
I guess I'd have to pick
rather drink a cup from someone's spit who is chewing on tobacco, so that black shit, or make out with someone who has rotting teeth?
Rotten teeth.
Can I tell you?
I'm talking about like some meth mouth.
You know,
A lot of meth in this question.
make out like with tongue,
Meth mouth.
but I can just. And
No,
then,
no,
like,
that's not making. What the
That's not
fuck
make
is
out,
that?
that's a
Okay, I
kiss.
can just.
Get the fuck out of here. Nah,
That's a
what the
kiss.
fuck is that? That's some bullshit.
Make out is with tongue.
You know what's so
what I'm
funny?
saying?
I've told
some passion.
this story on the podcast before, and like to me, it's all the same shit. When I found out my ex didn't brush his tongue, to me, when you have like. You know what I mean? Just like a dirty mouth. Like, might as well be a fucking meth mouth. It's all disgusting to me. So I'm like, oh, I've kind of been there. But like to drink that dirty tobacco shit. What did you pick? Meth mouth, right? Yeah.
Because I used to see the tobacco thing in high school because
It's
I went to high
gross.
school in Durham, and they were just like, and I'm like, ew.
Did your school?
I don't like when people spit. Period. I think it's disgusting.
In your school, did they have like? Was there always like that one locker that was full of chew?
I don't know because I stayed away from the chewing kids.
No, there's always like there's one guy where the guy who would sell chew, just like a locker is just full of chew, like
That's
to
disgusting.
the top.
People just chewed tobacco.
Yeah, I never
In your
tried it. It
school?
looks.
You know
Yeah,
what's
I went to a
funny?
hockey school. Of course,
Well, my school was really fucked up. Like we had an area called Smokers Corner, and
everyone
like,
had that.
No, but like people did like coke and meth and MDMA
That's
and
pretty much
stuff
like-
there.
that's what,
I used to think it was just
Wexford's like
cigarettes
that.
and like weed, but when I got really close to someone who hung out in Smokers Corner, he was like, nah.
No.
No, I
He
remember
opened my eyes and I was like, damn.
my trainer for when I was becoming a mailman. He told me like the Wexford, the school. He was saying like bear kids do coke like in the corner and shit. And I wanted to go to Wexford so bad. Oh, I wanted.
We would have went to the same school.
I wanted to go to Wexford, dude.
I didn't.
The arts.
I did because I'm dramatic, but then I
I
saw
saw
they're dramatic all the time. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I know it's a little much, but I just
Yeah.
wanted to go because the girls were hot.
Yeah, they were.
They were very hot girls.
Okay,
Very annoying to deal
Creep.
with. Yeah, I know. I saw some cheeks. I went there and I was like, "Oh, there's a lot of cheeks here.
this.
I want to try. I can get in there, but I didn't. I didn't try at least.
Oh, you didn't try. I thought you meant like.
I wanted to though, just for the cheeks.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end of our very interesting episode. Boys, any closing comments?
I'm not a boy. I'm a man.
I mean, subjective.
For those of you who feel weird writing in, please write in. I actually love when you guys writing.
So none of us can talk. So that's established, right?
Nah.
All right, got it.
But yeah, I like the questions. I like the comments. I like all of that stuff.
I second that. It's weird because with a podcast, it's harder for us to interact with you directly because we are on so many different platforms that there's not just like one place where you guys can interact with us. I mean, we do upload on YouTube, but our YouTube is basically dead just because it's like, you know, this is not a video podcast. It's only audio. So, you know, most people listen to us on Spotify or iTunes or, you know, Podcast Addict. So it's like we don't have a direct way where you guys can't leave comments on the episode. Like there's not a direct line of communication except for writing in. So I know it may be nerve-wracking. I promise we're not as mean as we sometimes seem, Hugh-Gene. But yes, we definitely love hearing from you. I love that sentiment, Des. Hugh, any closing statements? Does Kermit have anything to say?
No. I have nothing to say.
Let's have a good day, kids. And Miss Piggy.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you next Tuesday.